Keke did the race and got 80 years. CardiB said Offset taking Ari to the bando. Man, it's messy this week, man. Go ahead. You already know what you need to do. Hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, cause somehow Soulja Boy got 75 M's, and I'm just not finding this out. But hey, man, it's your boy Felix Supreme 305 with my goals.
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. Welcome to the Illuminati. You see the triangle, throw your diamonds in the sky.
Exactly, man. We need an Illuminati for the intro right now.
We already got the sacrifice right here, baby.
I went to church. It's almost Good Friday. You can't sacrifice me on Good Friday.
We're sacrificing you every day. Welcome to the show, Tales from the Crib. Soulja Boy sacrificing his pocketbooks.
Oh.
We got a lot of drama. Tay-K's never getting out of jail. Kanye West is still crazy. Angel Reese got some interesting stuff. We're going to get into it this episode 202. I'm excited.
Hey, you already know what this is, man. This Tales from the Crib, episode 202, man. Like my co said, man, we got tons of gossip. We got tons of mess. We got tons of tea, man. It's getting real. It's getting real nasty out here, man. I can't believe it. I thought this week would have had a good week. I could have swore this week would have had a good week.
What kind of intro music was that?
I mean,
trying to do Armageddon music.
It's sad. You know how sad it sounds when TK got the 80 years.
He already got 50. He's used to it.
Another 30 on
He
top
took
of
it
that?
on the chin.
He gonna be taking a lot on, man.
He's
Disrespectful.
gonna be taking a lot on the chin.
I mean,
wow. Coach likes to kick a man when he's down.
nah, man.
We see how it is.
Just don't pick up the soap. Just don't pick up the soap. If it fall on the floor, just order a new one.
You be dropping it on purpose. But
Disrespectful.
that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and start the show. What do we got? We got social media, which is including us, is reacting to Netflix Pop the Balloon live show. As you've seen on YouTube, many channels are doing it. Let me get us to the side here. And YouTube was the originator. And now we got Netflix, of course, jumping on the bandwagon and trying to do their own thing. But people said it's corny. It felt weird. It was a live show. And they're like, why didn't they just record it? It made no sense why it's live. What are you thinking about this?
I mean, first off, I want to say congratulations to Arlita and her baby and her husband, for being executive producers of this show, getting Netflix, to pick it up. But I mean,
the girl from Insecure?
No, the girl from Insecure is the one that's the host of the show.
Oh, yeah. But
So,
who put it on?
But Arlita and her husband is the one that's on YouTube. So there's one on YouTube right now. It's the originator one because it's a lot.
Oh, so they actually paid the YouTube people?
Yeah, they actually got the YouTube people that originated it. They paid them, they gave them the bag, and they made them the executive producer of it. So
I'm actually super surprised.
Exactly, I'm surprised about that
because so many people do it on YouTube. You think that like if they were giving someone a contract, it'd be kind of random. Because so many people have done it. I don't know. Is that person truly the originator?
I mean, that's what they going for. That's what they legend. She got the bag.
Okay.
So I mean, they get the bag for it. So they have the bag for it. So I mean, they are the originator. But I mean, I miss the old shows like Room Raiders and Next. Like Room Raiders.
Sorry, I read the comment there.
Oh yeah, I mean it's crazy. I remember the old shows like Room Raiders and Next. Like you used to judge somebody based on their room, like this person
or their
dirty,
looks
or their car. Remember, I think they had one like you base them off their car. Like you look at the trunk of their car, see what they have in it, and like, oh yeah, this person has like a whole bunch of gym equipment. They must work out.
Did they do that on Room Raiders, or was that its own show?
That was a different show.
I don't remember that one as much, but I definitely watched Next and Room Raiders all the time. Comment down below if you love the trash reality TV like Jersey Shore and Teen Mom and all that stuff. It was super entertaining. It was trash TV. It was brain rot TV. It was OG brain rot TV, but we loved it. A lot of people saying this show is corny, and let me get us off the screen real quick so you can see this quote. It said, the way this dude told a black woman she looks like she sleeps hanging upside down from a tree, pack his up. I knew Netflix wasn't going to ruin was going to ruin Pop the Balloon.
Exactly, man. We got the trailer here for Pop the Balloon. Then on top of that, we got a couple scenes from this disrespectful show. We're gonna tell you what else
you're gonna get us, about this show. They're gonna come after us now.
I mean, hey, they gonna put you on the show. I wouldn't be surprised.
What, as a contestant with the balloon, or as the person asking the questions?
As a contestant with the balloon? No, you probably be the person.
Comment down below if you want us to do that on Patreon. Do we need our own Patreon for this channel? We also can do memberships on this channel. We haven't done that yet. Comment down below if that's something you want us to do, exclusive content. We could maybe do like a Pop the Balloon or exclusive live streams, and then maybe those videos will come out way later to everyone else, but y'all definitely get it exclusive content. We might have to do that, Coz.
I mean, what's it?
We're gonna get you. Comment down below. Did you love what's that, Flavor of Love?
Oh yeah, those shows is good. See, all the good shows. See, this show is disrespectful.
What's the Rock of Love with Bret Michaels?
That show is good too. Oh, then they had the Tiki Love girl, the Tequila girl.
Oh yeah, the Asian girl. What was her name?
Tequila something.
Tequila. It was Tequila something.
Comment down below. What was it?
Tequila.
There they go. Tequila.
She was crazy. She did love tequila.
But this show right here is crazy. We're gonna play the video, then we're gonna come back and give you our 2 cents and let you know what other things people saying about it.
Pop the Balloon Live, the only live dating show where singles test their chemistry and compete for a first date. Only one thing is certain: when their balloon pops, so does their chance at love. Tough crowd.
I'm in for a good time.
I'm Yvonne Orgy, and this is Pop the Balloon Live.
Yvonne's last name is Orgy?
Tune in. I mean, we'll be there. Where will you be? Because it's live. That's how life works.
That is wild. I did not know that was her last name. Orgy.
Actually, one last question. I'll send you on your way. Who would you say would have been your type? Like a referral.
I mean, we start with the toes. Let's see.
Oh, thank God.
With the toes.
Oh, me?
You've got really pretty toes. You look like you sleep from a tree upside down.
Me?
What?
Oh, you don't want to smoke from me, Daddy. What are you talking about?
He called her a bat.
He called her a bat.
He said, "You are a bat itch."
I think it's a bat. I mean, that's a nice way to put it.
Wow, Johnny Bananas has been on Road Rules. Comment if you watch Real World Road Rules. Also, OG Trash Television. But Johnny Bananas is crazy. He backstabs everyone on all the shows, and he's still doing it to this day by calling girls
Monkeys.
bats.
Is a monkey. How you get a bat?
He called her a bat.
That's wild. How'd you get it? I would have never thought of a bat out of all the things. But yeah, like my co said, man, Johnny Bananas is disrespectful. He's a reality TV star person. So, I mean, basically, that's what's going on now. The way the TV show works is they get 5 men. So, you'd have been one of the dudes that they went up there and would have walked up and the girls would have judged you. So,
Yeah.
5 dudes go up. So, five dudes have an opportunity to talk to 8 different girls. They pop the balloon to see if they like you or not. So, that's basically what's going on. But, I mean, this show is just disrespectful because you already know in 2020,
I gotta watch it now.
Exactly. I mean, it's live now. Every Thursday is live.
I've seen clips of it, but I honestly haven't watched it all the way through from start to finish. And sometimes watching it on YouTube, different people doing it is funny. Other time it's just like, this is dumb. So I gotta watch this all the way through, but I gotta see all the other crazy stuff that Johnny Bananas was saying.
I mean, we gotta hopefully you get a chance to actually watch it because some people say like it won't even make it to season 2, just because of the way it's going, the way like.
So they got the bag one time and they dip now.
I mean, that's not like they dip now. They feel like it's gonna get too much.
Netflix is gonna cancel it.
Yeah, because it's getting too much backlash. You see what they talking about? They talk about people race. They talk about people feet, calling people bats.
But that's why
monkeys.
people watch it on YouTube because it's crazy.
True.
I mean, they had Charleston White on one that was going crazy. Didn't they have Woody on one?
That's the 20v1s.
It's the same difference,
I mean,
man.
It's kind of the same thing.
Comment down below if Netflix is gonna have a 20v1 show.
No. I mean, the difference between the 20v1s and the pop the balloons is the 20v1s is you, the guy is picking the girl, but on the pop the balloons, it's like the girls are picking you. So it's like how Tinder and Bumble is.
That's how we get around the copyright. We're gonna have it the other way around. We're gonna have the guys with the balloons.
You can't. They said you can't do that.
Why?
They said the reason why you can't do that because guys get too brutally honest. So like a girl come up, they be like, "Oh, she's too fat," or this or that, and like people.
That would make it grade A content. That's why
people
we're
don't
doing
want
it.
to see that.
People love destruction. That's the whole reason they watch the show is to watch this trash on stuff that's going on in reality. People love bad stuff.
True.
It's like people talk like you could you could even check it out on our clips. There'll be clips about someone saving kittens from a house on fire. That'll get like 3 views, but it'll be like Charleston White goes off on mob, and it'll get like 4K views,
True.
5K views.
I mean, I do. That's true. I mean, you do see that on Instagram too. Like they'll post like, "Oh yeah, couples, people are getting more people are having relationships now. More people having babies." That'll get like 2-3 comments on it. But then like you'll see another comment like, "Oh yeah, this man just DV'd his wife." 30,000 comments, 50,000 likes. Like, damn, y'all just love to see the violence. Like, y'all don't see nothing positive.
I love the violence. That's wild.
Exactly. So I mean, it's exactly how you said, but that's what people are saying. Cancel it. They need to cancel. They need to cancel this immediately because I mean, it's only gonna get worse from here. Because right now, you see, they already whitewashed it. Because before it was like mainly black people. Now they got
what's it? Johnny
Bananas. Look at they got Johnny Bananas on there.
But they also got what's her name?
Who was another girl on there? Was Yvonne lady from Insecure?
Yeah, she's Yvonne Orgy. That is still a wild last name.
You didn't know that?
Miss Orgy. She must make people say it's Orjay.
It's Orjay.
It's Orjay.
Nah, but people were saying
she's cool. She was good in Insecure.
But people were saying like they want to stop it now because it's only gonna get worse. Like right now, they already whitewashing it, having people like Johnny Bananas on that, been doing creepy things. But pretty soon it's gonna get worse. They're gonna start inviting like the LGBT people on there, and they're gonna be inviting celebrities like Lil Nas X on there and everything. And do you want your kid?
Just because Little Nasty X goes against your religion doesn't mean you have to shun him.
I'm just saying. Some people don't want to see that. That's once again them forcing this down.
What about
our throat.
inclusion, co-host? They want to include all over you. You're not gonna allow them to include on you.
So listen here,
include down your face.
They got other stations for that. Just like they got Grindr. They don't gotta be on there yet.
They're gonna be on your nation station.
That's disrespectful. The nation station is disrespectful.
Be all over it.
But nah, but think about it like that. This show is live every Thursday. It comes on at 8 p.m. every Thursday.
Hey, we do a live show.
True that.
This is a live, non-live show. That's live.
True, horrible. But true that. But imagine that's coming on. Your kid over there turning on the TV. It's wrestling. You want to watch wrestling, but you make a mistake and click on the balloon show. You want your kid watching this and seeing
but they're all actually ripping off the OGs.
Which OGs?
Shout out Telemundo for being the OG balloon papas. Papas since I was a child growing up back in the 90s.
Yeah, balloon popping shows on Telemundo?
On Telemundo.
For real?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that where they have to pop them on each other?
Nah. No, I don't think I ever. Oh yeah, those crazy shows.
Yeah.
There's like the little game shows they had going on.
Yeah, the game shows.
And they always had the
shout out to
like
Grandmama. Always
outfits.
Putting on all the good game shows. And I'll be like, this is raunchy.
But I mean, those was fun. Those had like you had little obstacles to do, and then like you get the balloon, you have to like pop it on somebody and all that stuff.
Pop
like,
it.
This is something different. Like
yeah, I know.
People over here.
But if we're talking about balloon popping, just at its core, it's been done.
Horrible. Like imagine you go in there and somebody be like, "Oh, I heard it like Star Wars pop." Then what you gonna say?
They can get popped back.
What?
They're gonna pop right back. They get popped up out of here. They already know what it is.
Do what? Secure. If they don't like Star Wars, they out of here?
Yeah.
Is it mandatory?
I mean, no, they just can't hate it. They just can't hate if I'm watching it. That like I can't have that on TV. It's like, well, then you can't be here.
They like, this is you a grown at your grown age. You over here watching Star Wars.
I don't care if I'm 100 years old. I'm still checking out what Luke and Han Solo are doing.
Horrible. But nah, man, that's what everybody's saying about this Pop the Balloon show. They saying ever since it got off YouTube, it's going down the drain already. It's only on episode 1. But like I said, it's live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Y'all check it out.
I'm watching the next one. I got to watch back this one fully. I mean, I think those shows are fun on YouTube. So, now Netflix, of course, takes everything. They took the NFL. They're, why not take the balloon challenge?
I'm gonna hit up our leader to them and see if they want they want you on there.
Sacrifice.
They don't want me. See, they don't want me on there. See, all the girls gonna keep their balloons. They ain't not gonna pop it. They want to see controversy, so they want to see you on there.
Yeah, as long as you're not wearing your scuba gear, you might be okay.
Listen here, man. I would not. I'm gonna wear lotion. I'm gonna be up to par. I'm gonna wear lotion. I'm gonna wear my good cologne. They gonna love me. I'm gonna come with flowers. I'm a gentleman. In real life,
I've never heard that.
I open doors for girls. I open doors for girls. I pay.
You don't even walk on the right side of the street. You let the girls walk near the street.
The right side of the street is whatever street is not close to the cars. I'm not trying to get
that's
hit.
what I'm saying.
I'm precious cargo.
Oh my God! You hear this, ladies?
Let's see here, man. Some of this
strikes again.
Like they said in the Bible, you get pregnant, That's it. You stop. I can impregnate the whole entire world.
All right, so comment down below if my co-host is the new R. Kelly. What? Comment down below if he needs to be in an Apple tract. If we need to watch him and watch his whereabouts. I will do a citizen's arrest if I need to.
There's people like Soulja Boy out there and Diddy and Jonathan Majors.
Don't put Soulja Boy in the same sentence as Diddy. King Draco did nothing.
Oh, we're going to talk about
Free King Draco.
We're going to talk about Free King Draco, but moving on.
Speaking of someone that's never going to be free.
Oh, Lord. You got to have hope, faith. What happened to hope and faith?
He didn't give his victims hope and faith when he pulled that trigger. So we got Mr. He gave him the end of sentence. But Tay-K has been sentenced to 80 years. He gunned a man down in Chick-fil-A in our town. And you can't believe it. You know, a guy that gets, 350 million views on the race, that he's guilty of a second murder charge. And, did you know that it went bad?
You know, they said, don't quote me on this, but they said when he made this On a Race song and he made the video, he dropped the video. Then, I think a couple hours later or 2 days later, they picked him up.
Yeah.
So he's never really performed this song live on stage in any clubs or anything.
Yeah, he probably didn't get to enjoy none of it.
Imagine if this. I remember when Pop Smoke was performing in their clubs, doing all the designer songs and all that stuff. It was going crazy. But if Tay-K, imagine if he was not in jail, he would have actually performed the race. And if he would,
if he did Coachella or was it Lollapalooza or Rolling Loud?
It would have been crazy. But nah, man, like my co-host said, man, this is just a tragic situation, man. Tay-K, 17 years old, he was already on a bad path. He was already sentenced to 55 years for basically a botched robbery where they're saying that him and his friend went to somebody else's house. His friend went to go rob him. TK left the place. Tay-K left the place. The dude ended up shooting Ethan Walker. Ethan Walker ended up passing away. The killer ended up getting a life sentence, but at the same time, Tay-K ended up getting 55 years sentence, and people were saying that's not fair. Only reason he got so much time is because he made that song and rubbed it into the cop's face.
It's crazy. If you're a rapper and a criminal and you rap about it, and then you actually get caught, they give you it's like double jeopardy. It's like double punishment. They're like, oh no, because we got literal proof that you didn't take this serious.
No, I mean you have that, and also one thing you do know, basically living through life, is that it's certain people that when you go to jail, it's automatic. You finna have your whole time that's gonna be shitty. If you ended up doing anything to kids, you go there, they messing with you. If you ended up beating up on women, you go to jail, they messing with you. But if you touch on a cop, aka a Leo, even a dog, if you mess with the dog and you go to jail, every CO there is finna make sure your day doesn't live in hell. They finna make sure you get no trades. They finna put you in the worst room. They gonna ignore all your calls. They gonna take all your mail away. They gonna just find reasons just to pick at you and poke at you because you mess with their boy in blue.
Yeah, you gotta know how the game goes.
Exactly, but that's basically what he did. He picked at him, like you said. He made the song picking at the cops. I'm free. I did the race and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
but
I ain't turning myself in. I'm out here.
Exactly, but we gonna play the video.
And what's bad is one scene he was literally rapping in front of his wanted poster.
Exactly.
That's crazy to still have a wanted poster in modern times. It's you think of Billy the Kid back in the day, cowboy type of criminal, where they would have those wanted posters around. But this guy's in the 2000s out here still with wanted posters. But let's go ahead and now play this clip.
Play the verdict.
All right, if the defendant could please stand. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder. Excuse me, no. No, out of the courtroom. Out of the courtroom now.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't ignore that. Sometimes, as you can tell, people are invested, correct? So it says, we the jury find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder as charged in the indictment. We the jury find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of murder. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
Now, you want to talk about lazy police work? Like, the way how cops nowadays depend on witnesses and social media basically to solve their whole crime problems, it's just nasty. Because that's what the lawyer was trying to do. Tay-K lawyer was basically trying to say, you have TK shooting a person, like you have TK shooting a person, but you don't have any video evidence of it. Like, you have no concrete evidence. All you have is just witnesses. Everybody was in the car. It was somebody else in the car that also had a gun. How you know?
Well, sorry to interrupt, but I was gonna say, the driver was one actually.
Girlfriend?
The driver girlfriend cooperated against him, and that's why it was he really had a tough go at it.
Exactly. Yeah, he had a tough go. I mean, he had a tough go at it, and on top of that, where he did it at, since he did it by North Star Mall, which is basically basically is the most popular mall in San Antonio. If you were a tourist, you go in there just to take a picture by the boot. Like, that's automatic. Anybody that comes to San Antonio, you go into the Riverwalk, you go into the boot and take a picture. Because every time you pass North.
Yeah, I mean, the boot is definitely 100% a tourist attraction, but do you think that the boot is a big enough draw that they go there instead of La Cantera?
I mean, he said no. The dude. Okay, so basically, what happened was they went there to do the photo shoot. They went there to do the photo shoot. The San Antonio to do the photo shoot. And then when they went there, I guess something happened where the dude didn't want to do it that day. So he ended up asking them, "Can you drive me off to North Star Mall?" He asked him because I guess he probably lived close to the area, and not a lot of people go to La Cantera Mall.
Yeah.
Unless you live on that side of town. So he actually get dropped off over there. So while on the way getting dropped off, that's when they tried to take his stuff. They tried to take his bag, take his camera. And then that's when they tried to take his money. And then that's when they found out he only had $10 on him. So that's what really made him mad. But I mean, this whole situation is crazy. Like, at first they were trying to claim self-defense, saying that TK and them was saying that the dude had like child CP on his camera, and that was the reason why all this happened. So it was just a whole.
It seemed like a lousy defense.
It was a lousy defense, but at the same time,
the worst part was when the girlfriend was testifying against him, and they're like, afterwards his friend high-fived him and said, "Congrats on your first body."
Oh Lord.
So that definitely painted the worst picture. And then also with them, I don't know if they played the song during this case, because I don't know if he was necessarily rapping about this one. I think he was more rapping about the first one.
About the first one.
So I don't know if they're like, but yeah, he clearly didn't learn because he did it again.
Pretty much.
So yeah, it's wild. I think it's surprising. He had a team, but was it a public defender?
Nah, I doubt it was public defender. I mean, like you said, his view, he had like 350 million.
Yeah, so
views.
he made some money. Hopefully, these people had access to it.
So I mean, basically, it's like we was talking about earlier. When you get lawyers nowadays, you're really just paying for like their connections. So basically, like you want to go the older the lawyer you get, the more connections they probably got. So I mean, he had a lawyer. The only thing the lawyer probably could have promised him was like, you ain't gonna get capital murder. Like, you're fucked. The whole case, you're fucked. They got you here. They got you. Even though they don't got you on Chick-fil-A cameras, this person snitching on you. It was a person walking down the street, walking their dog. They say they see you in the front seat. It was this other dude saying he was jogging. He seen you.
Well, and they still had on footage. It's not the clearest footage, but they still kind of had it.
The cameras that they had, it was really horrible footage, and they had this girl that like basically in San Antonio that specializes in video camera footage. So like she like super timed it like times 21, but then like his lawyer like said like this is like AI generated, like you can't do this, and like they just left it alone because it's like we got enough witnesses here, and the girl's right here snitching on you, basically trying to get her time cut down because they gave her like tampering, they gave her 10 years probation. And she was the one driving the car.
Getaway car.
She was the one that was like trying to get.
Well, and what's crazy is that allegedly she was the one that actually set up the interaction with the cameraman.
Exactly.
That she was the one that sourced him and got him to meet up with them and be the cameraman. And then she said they allegedly, was going to rob him for his equipment whenever they dropped him off.
And that's accessory, right?
Yeah, and I think she was down with all that, and so they robbed him, and he didn't want to give it up, and then Tay-K shot him, and that's how the whole situation kind of went. And but if it wasn't for her, none of this would have happened. She's the one that literally outlined this. So for her just to get probation is actually kind of wild. And I wonder with his lawyer as well, was that truly the best case to go to a jury trial rather than a judge? Because the jury, I mean, they threw the book at him. Basically. I mean, because he didn't get capital, I don't think he could get the death penalty. But
maybe he gets parole now.
80 years is like crazy.
He gets 40. 80 years.
Yeah, it does 40.
80 years, do 40. I mean, he's already did 7. So what? That's like 33. And then on top of that, you do work. You didn't have. He got a violent crime, so he can do no work release. I mean, he possibly can do kitchen duty. Do church duty. He probably will end up being a reverend or something like that.
Oh my God!
People that usually do like that longer time.
They're gonna take you to church.
Take you to only church. Chicago churches is like that, co-host. Everyone not like Atlanta and Houston. Everyone's not like Atlanta and Houston.
Oh my God, they're gonna get you now.
What I do?
Comment down below if you're from Atlanta or Houston. If you need help locating my coast.
Nah, man, I guess so. But before we move on, what's your favorite song on the Tay-K mixtape?
I mean, the Race is definitely the most iconic one because it's the biggest. Like I think it said it has like 350 million.
Does he have views? Does he have? He don't have videos for any of the other ones, right?
I don't think any real videos.
Yeah, I mean even though he was young, he did come out with one mixtape. I mean, it was real successful. So I mean, if he was out, he would.
Yeah, Santana World in 2017. Murder She Wrote was really good. I Love My Choppa. Lemonade. Mega Man was real good. Saran Pack was awesome. And then the Race remix with 21 Savage and Young Nudie.
Well, yeah, 21 and Young Nudie on that.
And then he had the I Love My Choppa remix with Maxo Cream. Okay. So, yeah, he had 10 songs, really 8, but 2 of them are remixes with 21 Savage and Young Nudie and Maxo Cream. So yeah, I mean it was an epic tape. It's crazy because he literally only did like 8 songs, and it's like 8 songs that all went crazy, and he just ended up unfortunately going down this route where if he would have stayed on the artistic side rather than on the crazy side, he could have had a real career.
I mean, true. He did have a real troublesome childhood. I mean, a lot of people were saying like, where was his mom? Where was his dad? I mean, I think his dad ended up beating his mom up real bad, and he ended up going to like child protective custody. Then child protective custody ended up giving him back to his dad for some strange reason. So I mean, he had a real crazy childhood growing up.
Yeah, the judge said that the system failed him by him having bad parents, and then like CPS not taking care of him, and like continually sending him back to parents that like didn't do good for him. So she was like, "You didn't really have a chance, but this is still
his sister's
unforgivable."
His sister said he was getting beat with 2x4s.
You know what's crazy is I saw that, and then it was a Instagram story or a post talking about that exact thing, and the comments were saying, it's like people act like their parents didn't beat them with 2x4s. And I'm like, what? When was that normal? What period of time?
I remember go outside and get the Switch. I remember those, but I mean, I heard people say it. I've never had to go outside and get the Switch.
You are from a little bit of a past generation, but I'm from the belt generation, where they're like, get the belt.
Nah.
And then you got whipped with the belt.
I'm from the generation where. I remember when your neighbor can beat you. Well, if you get in trouble, your neighbor can beat you.
I wasn't
and
from
then
that
you go
generation.
Home, and then your mama beat you. So you get 2 beatings in the same day.
I'm from the 90s. They were already beyond that.
that was
already a felony.
It was already telling on the parents by then. Yeah. Nah, but speaking of telling, man, moving on to the next topic here.
Oh my God. We got Keke Palmer facing huge backlash over upcoming Jonathan Majors podcast. Actually, no, because she canceled it. It was supposed to premiere. She pulled it at that last minute because of comments on Instagram while she was posting clips. And people want to know, is this foul or not? And, put it in the comment section down below if you're watching this on the podcast or the clip channel, and let us know, do you think that she was in the right, wrong, by taking down this podcast after filming the whole thing? She had the footage.
True.
So what do you think?
I mean, with me, I feel like it's like one of those situations where it's right message, wrong messenger type of situation, where if it was anybody else besides Keke Palmer, they probably would have accepted it. Like Sherry Shepherd just
I like jumping on the Keke Palmer hate train.
horrible.
I ain't gonna lie.
But I mean, I would say Sherry Shepherd put Jonathan Majors on there, but I remember she ended up getting backlash. But only reason she got backlash is because she ended up picking at Megan Thee Stallion, because Megan Thee Stallion was like at I think the Grammys or one of the award shows, like not wearing any clothes, and then Sherry Shepherd was
Looking
like,
excellent.
Stay
naked, Megan.
I guess it's horrible, but Sherry didn't like that, so she's like, "Oh yeah, Megan setting a bad example, doing yada yada yada." Then like the next day, she had like Jonathan Majors on, and they was like, "Well, how you down talk a black woman, but at the same time you over here trying to uplift Jonathan Majors after you got this little TV situation?" But so you have that. Whoopi Goldberg's trying to uplift Jonathan Majors. Even Matthew McConaughey's trying to uplift Jonathan Majors. But I mean,
they're trying to give him a second chance, man. They say that he owned what happened. He did in an argument. I don't know what was going on, but everyone's seen the footage.
He was cheating. He was over there texting Megan the Good.
He's over there on Snapchat.
He was over there texting a baddie and his girl in front of his queen. For some strange reason, he was brave that night. He must have been on a goose, because you never
Grey Goose.
You never check your messages.
The goose was loose.
You always know when you're around your girlfriend, you put your phone on do not disturb, or you just drain the battery until it's on 1%. So every time she see it, you be like, it died.
My co-host is usually pretty good at this thing, but then he got caught up one time when they had 15 missed calls from settings. So that didn't go over too well.
Listen here, man. It was an update. That's all I kept saying. I kept saying no. The phone messed up. You know how Apple works out. It always messes up. It's technology.
15 alerts from Apple update.
Facts.
Extended alerts.
Horrible. That's how it is. But I mean, like I said,
we got a clip?
Not yet. Like I said, man, right message, wrong messenger. Like Keke Palmer's the wrong person. Remember, she just had the DV situation with her baby daddy, where like there was.
Well, I mean, she didn't really win a lot of fans when it came to her whole baby daddy situation, because she really kind of looked crazy going out there with Usher. And then
she looked crazy to you, all the
and
girls?
then immediately turning on her baby daddy. It's like, it feel like the man said like one comment, and then you're gonna go dance with be all crazy with somebody, and then make a music video to rub it in their face.
True.
And then go through the whole situation. It seems like she was just doing way too much. And again, look, what is she doing? Way too much.
Okay, you got that, but what about the whole Trey Songz situation, where she's like, "Oh yeah, Trey Songz an animal. Like I was hiding in the closet because of Trey Songz. I told Trey Songz not to record me. He recorded me."
Trey Songz is an animal. I don't doubt it.
But okay, so if you believe in protecting black women and all that, forget protecting black women, protecting women in general. How you just over here promote Jonathan Majors, knowing that he broke that poor little snowflake's finger?
I mean, Dr. Umar would say, no blood, no foul. But
but I mean,
no,
we got.
I'm just kidding.
But I mean, but we got the trailer right here that Keke Palmer dropped for the whole Jonathan Majors. She had a whole rollout for this and everything, and they made her throw it away.
Emotional vulnerability or unshakable mystery?
Vulnerability.
Okay. Fall in love slow or fall in love loud?
Fall in love slow.
I love that. Owning the past or rewriting the future?
Owning the past.
Why?
We're talking about history in general, or mine, me personally.
I mean, really, any of it. Just your concept around, maybe more so
around time.
Around time.
Well, time is.
Oh my gosh, I've been so into
everything.
time lately. Oh, yo, gosh, man.
Yeah.
Literally,
Because
this
as you
time
get older, time
thing.
goes fast.
I love that you. We
Wicked.
literally.
Wicked. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Very wicked.
Very wicked.
Okay,
Come on, girl.
defy
Come
gravity.
on, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Co-star in a rom-com with Megan Good, or a
Co-star in
buddy
a
cop
rom-com
movie,
with Megan Good.
or a buddy cop movie with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh no, Mike.
Oh, man.
No. I mean, that would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh, even that voice. I want that to be the voice
That
of the
would be
character. That would be hilarious.
Michael. Michael. Hey, bro, what's up? Michael. Yeah. I got to do my baby.
Period.
I got to keep it in the family.
You heard that, man?
Yeah,
Period. And I'm ready for the rom-com.
That's it.
You are amazing.
Oh man, first Michael B. Jordan coming forward. What?
Oh no, it's to say, yeah, Michael B. Jordan coming forward to publicly support him. Now Keke Palmer, a whole DV victim herself, lending her platform to Jonathan Majors, a man with a whole record of violence. Why are people rallying behind a abuser?
I mean, hey, you got a point. But honestly, I feel like because you white. If it was a black girl, I feel like because she was white. If it was a black girl, they would everybody would throw him under the bus. He would have had no PR help. Making Good wouldn't have been on his side. But like all the sisters, like, well, he ain't doing nothing to us, so they accept him. That's how I honestly feel. That's how I honestly feel. I mean, like nobody likes it. Everybody hates.
I mean, do you think about it? That's why, honestly, I believe that's why Chris Brown has had such a bad time, because no matter how much he's done since then, trying to right his wrongs, it's like, man, you took down Rihanna.
True.
And people are like, that's unforgivable. And it's like, no matter how much he accomplishes, some people still don't forgive him.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, some women still don't forget him because.
But there's a whole lot that forgave him, love him, and down his stuff the second it comes out. So he still has his fans. That's I'm not trying to say he doesn't.
Like R. Kelly, like R. Kelly still got his fans. Like if you pull up Spotify right now, R. Kelly still got over 2.5 million
monthly listeners.
And on top of that, Keke Palmer supports him. Keke Palmer was supporting R. Kelly, which is crazy. Like. It's people wanna people. It's like it's funny. Like people want to pick and choose when they wanna basically support DV, which is wrong. You should always support it.
Yeah, people always pick and choose and everything. And what's funny is like, people pick and choose, and then people are laughing on one side, and then it's like as quickly as one side, the majority picks and choose. Like a few months later, the public opinion will change, and then everyone wants to act like they were on the side that on the other side before. True. And that's not the truth. Like just think about with the Drake situation, like everyone was like on the Drake hate wagon, and like now ever since the Super Bowl, like no one talks about Kendrick Little anymore and says like he's corny, and then like everyone's like, oh, like Drake's back, like
True.
Nokia's like the hit of the summer already. It's like it's like everyone's all on Drake. What's her name? Serena Williams backpedaling, saying, no, that wasn't a diss. We've known Drake for years. He's great.
Oh,
and it's like, you knew what you were doing.
True. She knew what she was doing. And what
no, I was just saying public opinion flip-flops.
Public opinion always flip-flops. And also, especially when you always know people. Because they're saying that Keke Palmer and Megan Good are like real good friends. So since Jonathan Majors and Megan Good basically together, she basically helping her friend out. So I mean,
doing a solid.
I do understand.
I mean, that's the thing, man. It's your show. It's not like she's on like cable where you can get canceled.
True.
As long as you didn't put out content where it's like, that YouTube could get you like, your channel flagged, then you can put it on your channel. You're not going to cancel yourself. True. You're not going to pull your own channel down.
That's true.
So I mean, I don't know why she was that cautious with it.
Yeah, she was that cautious, and she ended up replacing it with the whole cash doll video, the cash doll thing. I mean,
that is a wild switch up.
That was a wild switch up. I'm surprised she did that. I'm ready. I was wondering why she dropped that, but I mean, hey man, she had to drop something. I mean, eventually she may end up doing a whole Patreon and end up dropping it later.
She's gonna drop it on her Patreon.
She probably might. I will see.
She should do that. That's a good way to get her Patreon.
Oh, like people doing like on YouTube, they doing the whole subscriber page thing.
Yeah.
So they may put it behind a
comment down below if you want us to do that. We have that ability on this channel. We have not set up memberships yet. We could do exclusive live streams, exclusive videos, bonus content, membership only stuff. So let us know what you want, and we could get that going on this channel. We have a Patreon for Crib Reactions, but this would actually be an in-house YouTube membership.
Exactly. But man, everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. Man, hopefully everybody's giving grace to Jonathan Majors.
It's not worth it, especially when you're famous.
Yeah.
You're going to get sued for sure, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. If you are out here doing DV, you definitely get sued for sure, but yeah.
Sued, and it's going to be a big deal. You're going to lose all your sponsors, so it's going to cost you all kinds of money Think about how much money he lost out when the Marvel had to change what they were doing with the King Dynasty.
True. They want him back. They don't want him back because they losing too much money.
I mean, I liked him in it. I think he's a talented actor. I don't, I thought he was pretty cool beforehand.
True.
But you can't lose your cool like that.
Exactly. I mean, you can't, and then on top of that, you can't make Iron Man play everybody. You
Hey,
can't make Robert Downey Jr.
but
play
if you're
everybody.
on your path of forgiveness, and see he's doing good and trying to make amends, and just stand on it. Give him that
Give him that grace.
give him that grace. Give him the chance to say his side of the story.
Ooh, look at my calls here showing growth. Look at that. I would have never thought, man. Look at this podcast.
Just for Jonathan Majors.
Oh,
no,
boy.
I'm just kidding.
Horrible. But you know who don't deserve any growth or any grace? This person right here, man.
Soulja. So Soulja Boy responds after a jury found him liable and ordered him to pay $4 million to his former assistant in a bad case. So yeah, he's found liable. Yeah, where his ex kind of assistant accused him of abuse, basically, for multiple years abuse, and they're ordered to pay $4 million in damages. What did it say? Is it just $4 million? I thought you said $80 million.
So basically, at first you wanted $75 million, but they ended up. You know how basically when you go to your lawyer for civil court, you take it to civil court. They shooting for the stars.
Yeah.
So you shoot way high. So like whatever the judge lands, it's gonna be low. You already know it's gonna be low, but I mean it hit on $4 million. Sometimes it probably would have hit 75, because like the game didn't show up to his, and he ended up getting hit with a whole bunch of money. But with this whole situation here, man, this whole situation's crazy. Soulja Boy's out here is a sweet lick. He's basically tarnished his whole reputation. All his antics is finally caught up to him. So from here on out,
he always went crazy on Instagram Live. I didn't know he was going crazy in real life. I thought he was just doing it for the antics, doing it for going viral, like you know how the streamers act.
Now he's really going crazy, just like he pulled up on Charleston White and everything.
And then got pepper sprayed, right?
He ended up getting pepper spray.
That's wild.
He's doing the same thing. This is the third. At least
what's crazy though is everyone's too scared to pull up on Charleston White. Mm-hmm. He got the arsenal. He got the cops on speed dial, and knowing all that, and everyone's saying, Soulja Boy weak. Soulja Boy is the only one that actually has pulled up on Charleston White to check him. After all of that, they're like, no one's gonna do it. No one in the world is gonna even attempt it. Even though he did get pepper sprayed, you got to give him some credit. He was the only one that tried it.
It's his karma. I mean, he deserves.
Did you see when he poked out that one dude? He got tried by a random, and I think he had a switchblade, and he poked some dude out in the head.
Yeah, he popped him
this
in the head.
Dude is crazy.
That's one of Sauce Walker homeboys. He popped him in the head.
It was one of Sauce Walker's homeboys?
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was just a random. I thought it was just like a random fan talking trash.
But I don't want to give Soulja Boy no praise. Like I was saying, man, Soulja Boy don't got a good track record. Like you see Soulja Boy always ranting online, calling everybody bees, calling people out their names. This is the third.
He has a temper for sure. We've established that.
This is the third female that has basically came up and said the same exact story as all the other ones, like Ted Riley's daughter. He's out here threatening girls, basically sending crazy text messages, pulling out weapons, pulling out guns to their faces and everything, holding up to their faces, threatening their parents, threatening to shoot their parents. I mean, this is what they're saying in the whole police report. They were all saying the same exact thing. That's what I said. Soulja Boy's out here a sweet lick. If he goes with anybody, all they have to do is just talk to Soulja Boy for at least 2 weeks, basically like 2-3 months. He's gonna smash. He's gonna basically spaz on them.
He's gonna spaz. He's gonna smash and spaz.
He's gonna basically both do. Yeah, he's gonna smash on them and spaz on them. Then you
get a check.
Then he's gonna get a check. And then just because he's already showed a pattern. I think it's called like habitual. Once you do it like so many times.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, coach.
Exactly. Calm down. But yeah, it's like habitual once you do it so many times. So like every girl is saying the exact same thing. So with this one, this girl right here is claiming that, saying that she was his assistant, but the way Soulja Boy is explaining it, she was basically just a homie that he had staying at the house. She was basically the homie that was staying at the house, rolling the blunts. Because like I told you before, the lady here has a whole basically rose petal cones. That's the whole new fad now.
Oh my god!
What?
Don't tell me you. Oh yeah. All right, everyone down below, comment down below. So we were checking out these rose petal cones, and we found out that they're aphrodisiac. And my co-host is like, "Oh, co-host, that's perfect. You want some?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like, it doesn't have no special abilities. I'm like, no.
I mean, everybody trying this in the stores.
Oh my god.
I mean, I wouldn't think
He
it
didn't
was
even
nothing
say
like
pause.
that. I wouldn't think it's
He
nothing
said
like that.
play, 100% play.
All right, but like I was saying
And
before,
then the audience, the chat was like,
Why
what?
are you gay?
oh Lord,
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
You okay? But
but so basically, like I was saying, so the girl was basically coming to meet Soulja Boy to basically sell him on the business, her whole rose petal cone business. He ended up telling her to ride with me to basically the celebrity boot camp that he was basically doing the red carpet for, and all she was basically a blunt roller, like with you know how like Waka Flocka won a blunt roller and all that stuff.
yeah, Wiz Khalifa has one, I think.
Exactly.
Did Snoop have one?
Snoop,
I
of
think
course,
Snoop has
one.
like 2.
So basically, Soulja Boy was like, "Oh no, I promised this girl that she can have a room in my house, and she can basically stay for free and help me do assistant stuff." And then the girl was like, "No, he promised me $500 a week." I mean, I kind of believe her because you know Soulja Boy always this is like his image. He's always boasting. He's always lying.
He's always flexing.
He's always saying, "I'm the first one to do this. I'm the first one to do that." Of course, I got.
Hey, he's the first rapper to have a game console.
He's the first rapper to get sued for 75. I'm gonna get sued for 75 million.
Nah, not the first.
Nah, but I mean, basically, we got Soulja Boy basically responds to this whole situation. We're gonna let you hear from Soulja Boy. Then we're gonna come back and let you know why Soulja Boy is such a liar.
Think about the verdict.
Today, I stand before you deeply disappointed in the verdict delivered in my case. I firmly believe that the decision made in court was not based on facts or substantial evidence, but rather on factors that were outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the events in question. And I feel that the system allowed external influences to shape the outcome. Furthermore, the use of Jane Doe as the identity of the accusers raises serious concerns about fairness. Keeping these individuals anonymous while I'm forced to face public scrutiny creates an unequal playing field. I believe this entire process has been tainted by a system that is not designed to protect the rights of the accused. I want to make it clear that I'm innocent. This case was never about justice. It was about money and personal gain, and I will not let that stand. I am committed to filing an appeal and fighting for the truth to be revealed. I will continue to stand by my decision and believe that I did not commit the crimes I'm accused of. Thank you to everyone who has supported me during this time. I promise that I will fight until the end to clear my name and expose the truth. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Would you mind repeating the first 3 sentences?
They're jerks.
Today, I stand before you deeply disappointed in the verdict delivered in my case. I firmly believe that the decision made in court was not based on facts or substantial evidence, but rather on factors that were outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the events in question. And I feel like the system allowed external influence to shape the outcome.
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why you going to ask for some money, nigga? Go tell the police to come lock me up, bitch. If I touched your ass, bitch. Lying ass, bitch. Ain't nobody touched your funky ass, bitch. On my mama, y'all can't see what these folks trying to do then. Fuck y'all. Y'all want to believe what these folks saying? Y'all want to promote this shit? Come on, nigga. Come lock me up, nigga. The fuck? Where the charges at? Come on, nigga. Who the fuck want money for being sexually assaulted?
God dang, Soulja.
Who the fuck wants some money for that? Bitch, go lock the nigga up. That's how you know this shit a scam, nigga. The fucking system is broken, nigga. My mama, nigga. And shit set up for black niggas to fail.
All right, well, total damage against Soulja Boys are over $4 million. Jury did not find him liable for false imprisonment or hostile work environment, but he's liable for assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. So basically, he was basically, like I said, he was threatening her, threatening her parents, saying, "I'll come after your parents if you leave." Also, I mean, basically the S battery. I mean, like they were a couple. So I mean, that's why I probably say like he's gonna.
I mean, I don't know if they were like a couple.
She said it.
Okay.
So basically, what happened was at first she was like,
Shawty low.
at first she was like, oh yeah, I was helping him, I was his assistant. But then Soulja Boy had his house raided. He ended up going to jail. While he was in jail, she ended up basically falling in love with Soulja Boy over the phone. And she's like, they became.
Oh my God, he kissed her through the phone.
Basically, he became romantically involved. And then Soulja Boy, as soon as Soulja Boy came home, he was all in love with her. But then, like a couple weeks after that, he like abused her. Basically, like made her lose. Like she was like weighing like 148 pounds.
He starved her.
He starved her. Made her lose like over 50 pounds.
Disrespect.
All this type of stuff. So I mean, that's what she said. That's what I mean. That's why Soulja Boy said he's gonna do the appeal, because I thought that he got hit with the hostile work environment and the imprisonment, and also he got basically hostile work environment and imprisonment, and basically the work wage is not giving her the money. But I mean, if he's not getting hit for that, the other stuff I feel like he can beat, because I feel like there was a couple like. I mean, you may get him for assault, but if it's assault, I don't think you're gonna get $4 million for assault. You may get like a couple thousand.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, he definitely needs to.
But he's in trouble because he do too much. He need to go to anger management or something.
I don't know if the Soldier console sold enough to cover this for $4 million.
$4 million. I mean, he lives in I forgot, like he pays like.
I know he has probably more than $4 million, but I don't know if he has that just like ready to come up with at once, or if he'd be allowed to do payments.
I mean, hey, he out here living like a baller, so he might come up with Soldier Console Part 2.
Oh my God, just gonna put it on the Soldier card.
Exactly,
Soldier card coming to you.
Like the Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah. Man, it's gonna be horrible. But I mean, we gonna pray Soulja Boy get it together, man. Y'all comment down below. You got anything to say about Soulja Boy? Y'all comment down below. Do y'all feel like Soulja Boy gonna win the appeal, or do you feel like, man, he cooked? He better be lucky he ain't in jail.
Is Big Draco innocent?
Exactly. I mean, hey,
the biggest Draco. But moving on, we got my co-host's favorite dysfunctional couple, CardiB and Offset, going through it nonstop. Seems like we talked about him like throughout the past couple months. And allegedly leaked DMs suggest that CardiB accuses Ari Fletcher of getting with Offset during their relationship. So we got a couple pictures here. This is saying, why you saying I got with Offset this weekend? Like, I don't give a F who you support lying on my, it's crazy, and he is not F me. Neither of y'all truly got to leave me the F alone. We both move on. Tell him to tell you he was effing Ari while we was together, but yet I'm wrong for moving on, huh? Leave me the F alone. So that was CardiB. So he said he smashed you, was in Atlanta. Coming to a woman as a woman, or telling on a woman to her man, got to be top 2 corniest, most miserable B words alive. And this is from Aria. I kept it P. I ain't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I ain't tell the world how she called Bag trying to tell on Ari because of Offset. So this is pretty wild. What are you thinking about this?
Offset got all the hoes. I mean, it's just don't feel like every time you turn around, it's a new girl going with Offset. Like it's a new girl talking to Offset. Like no matter how much he disrespects CardiB in public, you see it every day. Like I remember last time we talked about he can get some girl pregnant. Then on top of that, you got this situation right here. Then on top of that,
Offset in the streets too much.
Exactly. Remember we had the whole Valentine's Day situation where I think CardiB said that he sent videos to Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah. He sent nasty videos to Stephon Diggs to be like, look, you think you're having fun? I've been having fun.
That's my old work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is crazy.
So I mean, it's just nasty, and it's nasty how Hollywood is. Like that's how Hollywood is. Like they all passing around the same girls, because like I knew
we got to get medium famous co-hosts. We can't get fully famous, because I knowing my co-host, he'd 100% be a pass around.
Horrible.
They call him little pass around.
Nah, but I mean, I knew it was never gonna work out, because look how Ari and Moneybagg Yo met. Because I mean, at first, Ari was with G Herbo.
Yep.
And then G Herbo was chilling with Moneybagg Yo.
Yep.
And then
she like what she saw.
And then exactly like
the moment she dropped.
Exactly, and I don't even know how that ended up working out, because you seen every day that I know G Herbo was telling you, and it was on. They had it on YouTube where the cops pulled up on G Herbo and Ari.
Yeah.
they had that on YouTube and everything. Where like they had a whole basically like a whole bunch of DV incident where like G Herbo ended up getting arrested, because of Ari. Like you seen all that, then you seen videos of like him throwing stuff at him and all that. So I don't even know how Moneybagg even fell in love with Ari, but
why he wanted to volunteer for that.
Exactly.
He already saw what was going on. He's like, sign me up, please.
Exactly. But I mean, he got a whole bunch of baby mamas, so it really don't even matter.
He's just in it for the game.
And exactly. So every time you turn around, you see him cheat. He be cheating, but he be cheating with like his baby mamas, and then his baby mamas come out. But I think Ari said her rule was like he can do what he do, but long as like the girl don't come out and say anything, she cool about it. So like
as long as it's private,
they on that whole little situation.
Oh my god.
You know, people have their strange little rules. I heard people have those rules. Some people have like, oh yeah, I allow my man to cheat long as it's overseas, because you know people don't care about people
over waters.
Over waters, they give them free hall pass overseas.
You a polygon?
Nah, I ain't never getting two girls at the same time. Ain't happening. One girl's already a headache. Two girls, hell nah.
Not one cup.
But it's disrespectful. But nah, I mean, this is just funny. Like CardiB just want her a piece.
It won't stop.
CardiB just want a piece. She just want to basically be single, do her thing. She want to be with Stefan Diggs, do whatever she want to do. But
Stefan Diggs is crazy for jumping in the middle of that crazy relationship and seeing all the publicity and think that he's not going to be wrapped in it.
Exactly.
Wild.
Exactly, but I mean, it would be.
Does that mean Cardi really got the WAP?
Exactly. I mean, it would be all over. Offset would stop it. Offset would really move on because he has a girlfriend. So if you had to have a girl, why are you over there still worrying about what CardiB doing?
Because that's how many kids they have together?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and they were married. So it's a little different. That's just not that's more than just a baby mom's. That was your wife that you had 3 kids with.
But at the same time, you don't want us continuously cheating. So, and they're like, I mean, she already forgave you. I'm pretty sure you've done cheated so many times. So I'm pretty sure she has like rules and parameters around it. But like somehow you keep doing your own thing, keep disrespecting her. Oh, and and the fact that he keeps messing with strippers, she doesn't like that. Like, why do you keep going? Like, you don't mess with doctors or all that stuff. It's always strippers
or just like randoms. It's like
Krishan Rock or somebody like that. Like,
so
why
someone in like that?
I remember he had the rumor where Krishan, like, he's just out here doing everybody. I told you. Does Austin have that WAP? He's smashing everybody.
That's not the way that goes.
What you mean?
I'm gonna have to use that sound button twice. Talking about that. No, this is it.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so
yeah, that's what's up.
So you was trying to get Offset to go to the Diddy party.
Nah, man, but I'm not trying to get Offset. He probably was already there. He was probably already there, but people are already saying, and I already looked up that Ari and Moneybagg Yo right now are not following each other on Instagram. So
he's probably disgusted.
You know what that means? As soon as the people unfollow each other on Instagram, that's when you know it's serious. Did you know that?
It happens.
It's horrible. But I mean, I don't know if they ever follow each other on Instagram, but right now they're not following each other. So now it's a big deal.
Blocked.
And people are saying like this is real, this is really going on. What CardiB said is true. Ari did mess with Offset. Nobody's trying to deny it. So I mean, hey, y'all just give us y'all 2 cents. Y'all let us know. Do y'all believe in the gossip? Do you think Offset and Ari really was a thing back in the day?
Yes, 100%.
Disrespectful. They all nasty. You got her. You got G Herbo. You got Skilla Baby and Ari. Like and then Ari, Skilla Baby and Moneybagg Yo is cool. He doing it in front of her face.
It's like the Roman times. Why don't they just all get in one room and hang out with Dwight Howard?
That's a funky room.
They can hang out in the Kia.
Oh, this is disrespectful. Well, speaking of hanging out in the Kia, man, this next topic here, man, I think he got a death wish.
Yeah, you got to break this down, cuz I'm going to the bathroom.
Exactly. So if you didn't know, man, Kanye West calls out the game for associating with Canadian rapper Top 5, a known Drake affiliate. So basically what's going on is, you know, Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar, but he's also beefing with Kanye. Now, like, I don't know what's really going with this beef. One moment, they hating on each other. Next moment, Kanye West is over here glazing Drake, saying like, "Oh, Drake is my Batman. I'm the Joker, and I need him." Just basically make the storyline keep going. So they have a strange relationship. I don't know what's going on with that. But Top 5 is basically an affiliate with Drake. Basically, what's going on is ever since Top 5 has gotten out of jail and beating his murder case, he's been terrorizing all the rappers. Anybody that got a problem with Drake, he's calling them out. He's calling out ouch. He's calling out Kodak Black. He's calling out Kendrick. He's calling out Kanye. He's calling out Whack 100. Just talking all crazy and disrespectful. Telling them to come outside, pull up, doing all this other stuff. So it looks like here, Kanye West tweeted the game and said, he tweeted out, said, why game who I gave 2 Maybachs to is showing love to Top 5 who caused threatened to kill me. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to executive produce that album anymore. And the album he's talking about is a documentary part 3 that the game was basically working on. I'm going to talk about that in a few. And then here goes the game. The game basically replies back and said, N-word, you asked me, did I know Top 5? I said, yeah. You said he was threatening you. I asked you if you wanted me to reach out to him. You again said, yeah. So I hit up Top 5. And I told him, let it go out of respect for me. He agreed. I text you to tell you it was done. You'll be behind, change your number on me. Straight P-ish. Then also, Game said that I'm the only N-word that held you down through all this ish. And you want to throw loyalty away with a tweet. And nigga, F you. I can't believe I said I was trying to say that word. I said N-word so many times. Man, let that one slide.
I'll leave the mic for 2 seconds.
All right, well, then also he said that then you got my number, but you run to Twitter like a P and try to do me like the rest of these N-words. Only thing is, I'm not the rest of these N-words. Man, I was finna rap, sound like bars, but I mean, the game was out there just going crazy on him. 'Cause, I mean, that is real disrespectful. I mean, everybody had your back. You knew the game had your back, man. Just last 2024, you was from the executive producers Dakota 3, documentary 3. Y'all was over there making a song about Tina Knowles, Beyonce mom, basically making fun of that. I mean, I thought it was all peaches and cream. I thought it was all good in the hood, but I'm guessing Kanye West is taking his pills. He out here spazzing on everybody. He spazzed on Playboy Cardi.
About to spazz on y'all.
He spazzed on me. He spazzed on Kim Kardashian. Is he safe in California? Can he go back to California?
You want to spazz on Kim Kardashian?
Nah, I ain't messing with that.
Said, come here, Kimmy.
Nah, but I mean, he's spazzing out on everybody. I really feel like Kanye West got a death wish. Like he got a death wish or he's promoting something. Like either a shoe, clothing line, an album. Because none of this makes any sense. Like, why are you doing this?
Because he is attention hungry.
True.
And he still can't handle that his wife left him and then hooked up with Pete Davidson.
Oh, Lord.
Dirty Pete. And then allegedly was hanging out with Tom Brady. And then allegedly was hanging out with Odell Beckham. She got the Beckham.
Cut deep. That's nasty. I mean,
pray for Kanye.
I remember. I mean, that's true. I mean, but Kanye West did lose me. Remember when he said slavery was a choice, and he said slavery was a choice. I mean, he lost me completely right there. So I mean, Kanye West. I mean, he definitely needs some kind of help. He was gonna drop an album, the Bully album, like 2-3 weeks ago. But
I thought he did drop one version. I thought I saw that on YouTube.
Nah, I mean. If he did, it wasn't on Apple. It wasn't on my Spotify.
Comment down below. I'm not a super Kanye fan at all.
I am. I mean, hey, I like it. I mean, which you a lie? I love all Kanye West music.
You listen to. Why does that picture look so? Is that Drake?
Yeah, that's Drake.
Oh my God! Did he get punched in the face?
Probably.
Why does he look like that?
That's Fat Drake.
That's Drake with one too many drinks.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like Kanye West got a death wish, or do you feel like he promoting his new Bully album that's allegedly supposed to be coming out?
Do you think he promotes the violence?
He definitely promotes the violence. He is the violence.
And I am the culture.
Facts.
No, I'm just kidding. But let's go ahead and go down to Couchtown. Welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's going on, what's new, and what you can expect from this channel. We're doing all kinds of stuff. TFTC Clips is dropping clips of this podcast every week. So if you don't have time to watch the show, check out the highlights on the Clips channel. We do have timestamps as well. We do every once in a while exclusive content on TFTC Clips, so subscribe to both. And lock in with us on TFTC Gaming. I know it's been a month since I dropped a video, but my co-host said he's got a bunch of wrestling videos in the tuck. I still have that Warhammer video in the tuck. I still got to play some more games and record it. So gaming content possibly coming soon.
Definitely coming soon. I already got to make a thumbnail. I'm gonna be making that tomorrow. But hey, man, thank y'all for watching the getting crib reactions back live and back active.
Yeah, check out our reaction channel. We just hit 13.2k subs. Check out some of our latest reactions. We got XG, A-Witch, Baby Metal, Drake, Nokia, and Eric Reprid, K-pop song, which is pretty cool. Go show Drake some love, man. Y'all giving some hate on the Drake reaction. That needs some more views. And check out our Patreon for exclusive content not available on YouTube. That's all about music on our Patreon. Crib reactions on any of the latest videos.
Hey, thank y'all for watching once again. Make sure y'all check out TFTC Gaming. Check out TFTC Clips. Make sure y'all check out Real Good _Doty.
Comment down below. Seth wants to know, do y'all want him back maybe as a guest? We'll have to do a podcast around a time where he could show up, be a guest speaker on the podcast, or do more reactions with us on Crib Reactions.
It'll probably it'll probably have to be on the weekends, like a Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
Do like a Sunday episode.
Yeah, you do like a regular, do some reaction videos, and also
on a Monday.
Do some reaction videos.
It's supposed to be a podcast
sports.
that comes out every Tuesday, but somehow started becoming an every Wednesday podcast.
Yesterday the playoffs was coming on. I wanted to talk about the Mavs. I had to do it for the Mavericks.
Well, the Mavericks did it for you. Klay Thompson definitely did it for you. Man, this is going to be the latest podcast we put out in a minute. We usually put it out on Wednesday. This podcast is coming out on a Thursday. And then we're going to have another one on Tuesday.
No, we're not. You going out of town?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it Monday night. Doing a podcast. No, I'm kidding. This will be like the Bridge the Gap podcast, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because this one's so late.
And then the following week we'll end up.
Podcast next week.
Yeah, then I think you come back when?
The week after. So I'm gone for a week.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
So then we're going to end up doing that probably Wednesday night. And this is going to be coming out Thursday again, like this one. So we'll end up doing that.
A lot of good stuff coming. We got a lot of reactions in the tuck, so make sure you check that out. But you ready to move on to the second half of the show?
I mean, Angel Reese is LeBron, right?
That's what the streets are saying. So we got Angel Reese talking to Krishan Rock, and she explains why WNBA players should get paid more. You're doing what Braun is doing.
All right, Coach, you got this part.
Me?
Yeah, I'll mess with you.
What? I was like, I'm about to go get a drink right now.
What?
I'm about to refill my cup.
Oh, horrible. But now I got you, man. So
you want me to play the clip?
Nah, I got you right here. So basically right here, man, Krishan Rock explains to Angel Reese why WNBA players should get paid more. You're doing what Bron's doing. I mean, this is crazy take, man. I'm going to play this take, then we're going to come back and let you know the rest.
What more would you want to see for women's sports?
Us getting paid our worth.
Period.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're doing exactly what LeBron is doing. So, what's going on?
Sis, I ain't got the money for it just yet. But it's coming. It's coming.
Is it? I don't understand
it's
it.
A lot. It's a lot that goes into it. But it's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
That was a wild take. So, I mean, if you don't know where this is from Angel Reese's Unapologetically Angels podcast. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I mean, you can watch it. She has a lot of different episodes. She has an episode with basically Krishan Rock. Has an episode with what's the basketball? Mikey Williams. She has an episode with Mikey Williams. That was a good episode. Yeah, different.
Reese has one?
Yeah, Angel. Yeah, she has an episode of Mikey Williams. That definitely need to watch it. And that was a good episode. She had a couple other episodes y'all need to check out. But I mean, if you don't know Angel Reese, man, Angel Reese is coming off a rookie year. She's a 7th pick of the 2024 draft to the Chicago Skies, man. And you know, she's making a lot of noise on and off the court. I mean, more off the court. That's what a lot of people be giving that hate. But I mean, I gotta admit, on the court, you can't say anything. She do be balling out. Her team did. I think her team did win in the Unrivaled League. So I mean,
She didn't play though.
She didn't play though, but her team did.
Did she play the clip?
Yeah, I played the clip. But yeah, she didn't play though, but she was on the team. But I mean, you gotta admit, like, she has been working on her game. She has been doing a lot. So I mean, this upcoming season, hey man, I can see a lot
So
going.
she's not gonna take 5 tries to make a layup.
Stop disrespecting my girl like that, man. Nah, she ain't gonna take 5 tries to do no layup. But I mean, what she is going is going to continue making these coins and continue being successful, because just like she tweeted today, she said, man, she got her mom retired. She retired her mom and bought her own house all by the age of 22, and you know, she's making is $75K annually off of her 4-year $300K contract.
That's just the WNBA deal, but
She's
she's
got
making
makeup.
way more off of endorsements. She got her
Facts.
podcast is pulling in money. She got the shoe deal with Reebok. So she's definitely got several sources of income. So I would say she's at least making $1 million or $2 million every single year.
She's definitely making $1 million to every other year. And then on top of that, with this whole interview with Krishan Rock, I mean, with Krishan, I feel like she's trying to show growth. I
Oh,
mean,
wait, how does her song go?
I forgot.
Yahweh?
Yahweh, Yahweh, somebody God's way, some God way. It's God
The
way.
song is
Now you got the
awesome.
song stuck in my head. Oh man, God.
It's a classic.
But no, she has been trying to change. My coach just reminded me she just made a gospel song called Yahweh. She has been going to church. You do see her performing at like basically at some church. She did say one of the biggest persons that's made an influence on her life since Blueface been in jail is her pastor. So I mean, she is trying to
you know what they
change.
say about the pastors.
You gotta watch out for them. But I mean, and you saw the interview too. Don't you feel like she was trying to change? Like she's talking about God more, and she's trying to say like, "Oh, I want to be an actress now. I don't want to do that anymore."
I don't know if I believe it.
What? Disrespectful.
I don't know. I don't know if she changed her ways, because her ways, you know what? It might have
What?
changed her is her child. Because I think her ways affected her child.
Facts.
And now she's maybe turning to God and be like, I'm going to do everything right now.
I can see that.
Because I messed up and now I have to live with this.
Yeah, she was living a wild. She was living a wild
'Cause
lifestyle.
they have footage of her while she's plump. And she's doing stuff she's not supposed to.
Drinking and smoking and all that stuff.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, true that. But I mean, she's changed. I mean, like they say grace. They say give people grace. You see it now. She did move on. She does have that basketball player from Morgan State. She does have that basketball player. Also, on top of that, let me see. She said she wanted to start doing movies, and they said she had a TV show in the work, and she a hot mom. Come on now.
So what? She's like on your radar?
Hell nah. Blueface getting out of jail soon. I ain't finna be on my radar. That's what I
You
kind
go
of
toe to toe with Blueface?
Nah, that's what I kind of feel like you feel like. I feel like we got to get it some time, because I mean, as soon as Blueface get out of jail, you know they got to make some. You know they got to make some money. So I mean, what they finna do? They finna show what her trying to convince Blueface to go to church every day, or it's just gonna be back to her hitting him in the head with.
She's gonna try to
Jack
heal
Daniels bottles.
Stewie. She's gonna get Stewie on the religious path as well.
Get them all going to church,
and then they're gonna be in a happy polygamy household.
Oh Lord, that'd be. I mean, that would. I mean, that's what Blueface want.
It's the dream.
It's not the dream.
He's gonna try to recruit Angel Reese.
Oh Lord, I doubt that. No, her mom wants her to go with Megan Thee Stallion. She wants Blueface to go with Megan. She even asked. I seen on the Blueface house. Clarissa, the mom, was talking to the baby mama. The other baby mama was like, "Oh, would you be mad? How do you feel about me wanting Blueface to be with Megan and all that stuff? Do you feel some type of way?" And she's like, "No, I don't care."
Who? Krishan Rock?
Nah, the other one.
Oh, Stewie?
Alexis.
Yeah, Jaden Alexis.
Jaden Alexis, yeah. She was like, she don't care.
AKA Stewie.
So I mean, hey, maybe it'd be.
She don't care, man. She's already got her hit singles. She knows she's going to be a part of the Zeus Network.
Regardless.
She's ready. She's willing.
Definitely.
Because, you know, I think she let it be known that Blueface still hangs out with her, you know. When he's visiting the kids, he's visiting her as well.
Of course. You know that he ain't. Once a cheater.
Got to play that Nick Cannon.
Once a dog, always a dog.
Woof.
Harper. But y'all comment down below. Do y'all believe in the new change in Krishan Rock?
No.
Did she really find God in? Is Andrew Reese and LeBron the same?
Basically.
I mean, they both was drafted in
They
the first
both
round.
whine and can't make layups.
Horrible. Moving on.
Luka's going to have to save his career.
Man.
Look, there's LeBron right there.
Exactly. Horrible. We're moving on to LeBron. Moving on. Speaking of something else, man.
What more would you want to see for women's sports?
Us getting paid our worth.
Period.
Played a different way.
Like,
huh?
I played a different way.
Oh, it's all right. But we got to talk about a tragedy, a true tragedy. College football star Kyren Lacey reportedly took his own life. He was considered a potential first-round draft pick in the NFL. He was also charged with negligent homicide for a wreck in December of 2024, where he did an accident and fled the scene.
Yeah, he did an accident. He basically hit a former Marine person, fled the scene. The person passed away. I mean, it's a tragic situation. We're gonna play the video basically what happened in 2024. Then we're gonna play the video basically what just happened last week. I mean, it was like the 12th, April 12th.
Tragic.
Well, tonight, former LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacey turned himself in on charges related to a hit and run that killed a man. Lacey declared for the draft after graduating in December. Now he could be charged with negligent homicide. Good evening and thanks so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. Lacey bonded out of jail less than 2 hours after turning himself in. We were the only news outlet there as he arrived at the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office. You can see him enter the building and speak with several state troopers, then get led to the back. The crash happened last month in Jack Bay. State police say a Dodge Charger was driving southbound on Highway 20. The driver sped up and crossed into the northbound side to pass multiple cars in front of them, even though it was a no passing lane. A car in the northbound lane stopped to avoid being hit, which caused the car behind them to swerve and hit another vehicle head on. The Charger sped off, and 3 people from 2 of those cars were taken to the hospital.
Former LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacey was found dead in Houston on Saturday night. An LSU official confirmed to CBS Sports. Lacey was charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless driving back on December 17, 2024, after prosecutors said Lacey left the scene of an accident that killed a man. Baton Rouge CBS affiliate WAFB reported that a grand jury was scheduled to hear evidence in Lacey's case Monday. Lacey caught 58 passes for 866 yards and 9 touchdowns in 2024 with the Tigers. It was his 3rd season at LSU after 2 at Louisiana. 2 days after the incident, Lacey declared for the NFL draft, which is 11 days from now. Kyren Lacey was 24 years old.
Man, sad situation. There go his dad. Kyren Lacey's father, shares a message after his son, who was recently found passed away from his own life. So it says, young parents start talking to your children at a very early age, and make sure that they are confident and
comfortable and confiding you. Don't be cool with I'm all right or I'm good when you know deep down something isn't right. Mental health is real for real, and for the most part it's invisible. Don't ignore the signs, even though they may seem small. Our lives have changed forever. This will never be okay, but God needed my baby more than he was needed here. This has to be the biggest pill our families have had to swallow, but I know the love and compassion in our families will get us through it. This will never get easier, but we will learn to live with it. Check your kids' mental.
Man, I mean, that's sad, man. I never wish death upon anybody. I know it had to weigh upon heavy on him. I mean, he had a lot going on. He was projected to go in the first round. He was balling out at LSU. But, I mean, just like they said, like it was 11 days before the draft, but also it was 2 days before the trial of his whole 2024 case. So I feel like with the whole situation, it feels like he had a lot of pressure going on. He probably was talking to his lawyer. His lawyer is probably telling him like, man, yeah, you're gonna have to sit down because it's not just a regular person that died. This is a former Marine.
But I don't understand. So like, I know like usually like if you're drunk driving and you hit someone and you take off and it's like a hit and run that was like directly your fault and the person died, like you get in trouble for that. But like from the situation described, it sounds like it was kind of like a chain reaction of like, someone having to hit the brakes and all the other cars having to doing it, and a car went into the other lane. Like that wasn't his choice. Like he technically didn't do that, and he didn't like hit anyone.
But he left. You can't leave the scene.
Yeah, so no, I'm just thinking that it's crazy that it ended up this way, that he took his own life, because you would think, that even that this is bad, that it wouldn't really be like that bad of a charge. I mean, that he can maybe get like, very minimal time, or possibly even get in probation, because it's like I said, he didn't really like hit the person. It was like someone else hit someone else.
True.
That wasn't like, that wasn't his driving that did, that.
This is reckless driving though, because he was probably speeding. He's probably speeding. Like he was probably speeding, cutting through everybody and all that stuff, and then somebody slammed on their brakes. And
I just feel like there's a difference. Like if you actually, your vehicle goes into another vehicle and you leave the scene, or if like there's crazy driving going on and other people get in a car wreck and you don't stop. True. I don't think like you should get the same like harsh level of punishment.
Yeah, I don't feel like you should either. But you remember the whole Henry Ruggs situation? He had the whole vehicle. He had the whole vehicle situation where he's basically got arrested for hit and run. Also, I think that person. I don't know. I don't remember if that person passed away.
Man, that print was so small. It was making my eyes water. I was like, thank God we're off screen. They're like, he's crying.
All right, but he got but Henry Ruggs got 3 to 10. He got 3 to 10 years. But I mean, with Kyren Lacey, this whole situation, like they said, he was in Houston. I'm gonna basically tell you what happened. He was in Houston. He was talking to a girl. Nobody said if it was his girlfriend or anything. They got in a heated discussion. He ended up had a gun. He had the gun. He shot the gun. He shot the gun at the ground. The girl ended up calling the police. But by the time the police got there, Kyren already took off in his car. He started driving through traffic, and that's when basically he just deleted himself while driving, and then he crashed.
Of course, because no one's driving the vehicle.
Exactly. So I mean, it's just a horrible situation.
But, I mean that's crazy, because it's like, man, like you just keep your cool, man, because it's like you're already fighting one thing.
True.
And then you want to shoot the floor, but even that, like, just like leave. He doesn't need to take off like crazy, and then I mean, he took his own life, so it's just like
he couldn't. I mean, like he didn't want to go to jail. He didn't want to face that time. I mean, I understand he probably could have got probation.
He was like, I double messed up.
Yeah, he double, like he double, like, he said he double. He feel like he probably double messed up. Like he did that situation. Then the 2 days before court, he's about to get arrested again. So not only are you going to court in basically in jail clothes, because you finna have this whole charge. I mean, it's a lot. It's not looking good.
Find 2 situations and you're trying to be an NFL player that's not looking right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely not.
It's probably like, my career's over.
That's exactly how he was feeling. Like, my career is over. I mean, like, yeah, I understand. Like, Plesko Burris went to jail, Michael Vick went to jail, and then they ended up doing 2 years or something like that, and they ended up coming out, ended up getting back to the NFL. But I mean, everybody got lucky.
You could do it, yeah, and not everyone gets that chance.
True.
It's kind of hit or miss if you get that chance or not. If you do something that could get you kicked out of the league or off a team.
Exactly. I mean, with Henry Ruggs, they saying Henry Ruggs finna be like 27 when he gets out, so he still has a chance. So I mean, he's still gonna be young. I mean, 27 wide receiver.
Yeah. For football, you're definitely still playing.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, you can stay in like semi shape. I mean, if Plexico Burris can do it, and then I think
Plexico's the truth.
Michael Vick can do it.
Yeah, Michael Vick still had some good years when he came back.
Exactly.
He had a couple flashes in the pan.
And Plexico Burris shot himself in the leg.
That's because he's dead.
And then went to jail, had to rehabilitate in jail, and then came back. So I mean, It's still possible. He could. I mean, I feel like yeah. I mean, my opinion don't even matter. It's just a tragic situation. But I mean, all prayers go out to their family. Uh, Anybody that's going through any mental situation, man, go get help. Talk to somebody. Talk to a friend. Talk to your parents. Talk to ChatGPT. I see a lot of people doing that now. Talk to ChatGPT.
It's like a free therapist.
Yeah, you know, girls are doing it nowadays. They have like conversations with the ChatGPT.
Oh my god, it's like that's how they're gonna control us all.
Pretty much, but I mean,
because the girls will listen to ChatGPT, and then the boys are gonna listen to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
So then everyone's listening to ChatGPT.
It's just horrible. Everybody's just
then they're in your brain.
Facts. But speaking of in your brains, man, this right here is stuck in my brains for life, man. Paige. #1 draft pick, man. WNBA draft was this week. It was amazing. It went exactly as it was supposed to go. Man, the Dallas Wings had an amazing pick. And then on top of that, the Fever, they got some power forwards to basically back up Boston and help Caitlin Clark and help Boston get the rebounds.
So they didn't have a top 12 pick.
Who?
The Fever.
Nah, I forgot what number pick they had. I think they write it down. Nah, the Fever, nah, but they signed the girl Michaela Timpson from FSU. She's a power forward.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't have a first round pick. Even without a first round pick, they got some good picks. Yeah, they didn't have a first round draft pick this year.
Probably had second rounds.
True, they didn't have and then on top of that, remember when I showed you the Las Vegas Aces, they lost their pick all because they got in trouble with the whole little pregnancy situation.
With their player.
With their player. But I mean, we got a video right here. We're gonna play the video, basically some of the girls from the WNBA draft. Then we're gonna come back and let you know some of the winners and losers, man. That's a lot of them.
Oh, they're out there in New York.
Mm-hmm.
They had the draft. That's Paige's teammate from UConn. There's Paige getting selected as a coach.
And here goes the season. Here goes the WNBA season. It's kicking off on May the 16th. Man, the tip off. I can't wait till these games basically start playing this season. But I mean, going back to the draft, man, it's a lot of teams in rebuilding stages, like the Suns and also the Mystics. They're both also in the rebuilding stages. The Mercury didn't have any pick this year, so I want to see. I want to see what they do. Because I think didn't the Mercury lose Diana Taurasi?
Yeah, she retired.
She retired this year, so Diana Taurasi's not there. So I definitely want to see what that team does. Also, I mean, with Paige going to Dallas, she's gonna be with Enrique. I mean, so that's gonna be a crazy team. Like I've always been saying, Enrique, she's been balling out. She's basically, I mean, to me, she's like a Kobe Bryant. She stay chucking the ball. This team's gonna be real hard to guard. I can definitely see that. And then of course you already know with the Chicago Sky, they got how you say her name?
Oh, Haley Van Lith.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got her. She was her teammate at LSU.
Exactly. So they got the whole thing going on.
But then she left.
She got that whole thing going on, and then they got her with Camila Cardoza. So I mean, it's looking pretty good.
I'm gonna definitely be checking out the Chicago Sky. They're gonna be a team to watch for me.
I mean, they had this one. It was this one African. I don't know if she's African, but this one girl they have this dunking. Like they said, she's always dunking. I forgot her name.
Oh, the next. I forget her name.
Brittany Griner?
No, a girl that you said is Duncan.
I think
she was in this draft.
Yeah, she was in this draft also.
I forget her name. We're covering more. We're getting more and more in tune with the WNBA. We will get better as the season goes on to know everybody. But we're excited. You know, we did check out some of the big games last year, especially when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese matched up all the time. We did like the Connecticut Sun and not the Connecticut Sun. We did check them out, but also the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah,
we checked out a lot of their games. And then, what's your favorite player from the LA Sparks?
You talk about Rika Jackson?
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
She's dancing. She's balling.
Yeah, Rika Jackson.
Cameron Brinks. She's balling.
Cameron Brinks. You also love her.
Yep, I also like her. I think Dejanay Carrington. What team? I forgot Dejanay
Carrington played on. Yeah, Carrington was on the Connecticut Sun, right?
Yeah, she's on the.
But she left, right?
Yeah, she's left. She's now on the Dallas Wings. She's on the Dallas Wings now.
Oh, she's on Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So her and Paige. Wow, we might have to go check out a Dallas game.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's gonna be.
And then Dallas also got Miss James.
Mm-hmm. Dallas got a squad now.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they got a squad now. They got the GM. I mean, Kurt Miller. So that means he said they got big changes coming on for the. And then you see Locked On Mavs changed up. Remember, he was all Luka heavy, but now that Luka's gone, he's basically gone all Paige crazy.
Yeah.
So that's all he's gonna cover now. But I mean, Paige has balled out. She was at UConn. If you don't know, Paige just coming from UConn. They just won. They just won. They beat South Carolina. I mean, in an amazing game. She even though she didn't score a lot of points, it was a whole team win. She did everything she needed to do. But she just had a long career. I mean, I can't believe it is finally over. I'm sad that Olivia Miles, she played for Notre Dame. She was supposed to. What was that?
That's the what is it? Isaiah James.
What about her?
That's who Dallas got.
Oh yeah.
To go at Paige.
Mm-hmm.
She's the 12th pick in the draft.
Yep. She was the 12th pick. So I forgot what
I just followed her on Instagram. Oh, look, she's followed by Paige.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's what I say. Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles. She went to Notre Dame. I feel like she would have been a top 2-3 pick, but she ended up going to I want to say TCU. I want to say she comment down below if I said that school right. She ended up going to that. She ended up changing to a new school, but I mean, hey, she's gonna be coming in the draft. Then I can't wait for Juju. Y'all need to watch out for her. But I mean, this WNBA season is finna be amazing. They finna get these new contracts finna be coming soon.
They're gonna be able to get some good, big deals.
The new contracts are coming soon. The Golden State, the Valkyrie, that team.
Yeah, it is Golden State Valkyrie.
Golden State Valkyrie, that team. They have a new team from Toronto. I forgot Toronto something.
I don't know if I really saw her that much at NC State, but I got to see Isaiah James. I'm gonna check out some of her highlights because I'm definitely gonna watch more of the Dallas Wings this year. And we're gonna watch a bunch of the WNBA this year. So comment down below if you want us to do segments, and we'll get eventually we'll get as good as our NBA knowledge.
Exactly. But enough about the WNBA.
It's never enough.
Facts. Moving on to the next basketball topic, man. It is playoff time, man. It's time for the real people to shine.
Playoff Jimmy is here.
Facts, man. Jimmy Butler surprised the hell out. I mean, he not really surprised me. I mean, like, I thought it was all hype. When he got to the Warriors, I thought they was winning games, but Jimmy wasn't doing anything. Every time he drive to the hole, he defer, pass the ball to somebody else, but not this time. He had over 30 points this game, and they sent the Grizzlies home. I mean, Ja was hurt. He did have the whole hand situation. But
if you're on the court, you're healthy.
True. But all in all, how do you feel about the play-in games?
I love the play-in. I mean, as far as like if you're a team like that's toward the bottom, I think you hate it because I feel like that's why you play the regular season to see who's actually 1 through 8, and giving the 9-10 team a chance, is dumb. But at least if you are a 7-8 team, you get 2 chances. So if you lose the first game, you still got a second life. So that makes it a little bit fair. But as far as someone who watches it, I absolutely love the play-in. I love the play-in games. They're always exciting. We actually got to see the Golden State and Grizzlies game, and that was super exciting. Golden State ended up closing it out with playoff Jimmy and Curry taking hold there. We watched the Kings versus Dallas today, and Dallas looked great. I mean, they absolutely dominated the Kings on the road, which was impressive. And since the Grizzlies lost, they're going to play them to see who actually ends up playing the Thunder. So that'll be interesting. And then in the West, we saw the Heat advance and the The Hawks
the Heat
are
just embarrassed
actually
the
going to
Bulls.
play.
The Heat embarrassed the Bulls,
The
man.
Heat.
I kind of knew the Bulls was gonna lose because I mean they don't got anybody. They gave away Zach. They gave away all the stars. All they got is just Lonzo Ball on the team. They don't have anybody
On the Bulls?
On the Bulls. Oh
No, they got
Kobe
White. Kobe White is amazing. He's been killing it all year.
Alright.
He's gonna get Most Improved Player of the Year award.
I
So
can definitely see that, but they don't got they don't got nobody.
Giddy's had a very good season for him.
Trash. But then also when it comes,
They got that rookie. I think he's a rookie. That lanky white kid that had the good game against the Lakers. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he's pretty good.
Okay. And then you had the Orlando Magic versus the Hawks. I mean, I knew the Magic was gonna win. The Magic are just way too tall. Pablo Vampiro just balled out. I mean, Trae Young, he's just too small. He needs another star on the team.
Mouse in the house.
Exactly. He needs another star on his team. I mean, they did have I think Kevin Hunter, but they ended up I think Kevin Hunter, the tall linky dude, he ended up trading him to the Cavaliers. So that's the only real good person that he really had. But now he doesn't have anybody. So I mean, Trae Young, he definitely needs to find a new team or get a new star on his team. Then you have, I mean, the Kings, man, the Kings. They just need to blow this whole team up.
Where they messed up is that the Kings traded for DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine because it didn't work in Chicago, and it seemed like DeRozan hated playing with Zach LaVine, so that's why he actually left. And then for them to trade for Zach LaVine and get him the guy that he just literally switched teams to get away from is absolutely hilarious.
Facts.
And you can see that they still have no chemistry, and then you throw Sabonis in it, and he's in the middle of these two guys playing that hate each other, and then he's getting mad at both of them because they're playing keep away from each other, and then while they're doing that, he's not getting the ball.
True, yeah, they're just too. They're just too small. I thought like they can do the whole Joker, the Denver Nuggets situation where like Sabonis would be Joker, but like Sabonis is too small. He don't got no defense like that. The only person he really beats on is AD. And then
since AD didn't have to play center with Dallas. AD didn't have to get owned. Lively and Gafford were able to guard Sabonis.
Exactly. Then you got DeMar DeRozan. He just shoots mid range.
Assassin.
Then Zach LaVine, he's inconsistent. That's just it with them. But I mean with the
remaining playing games, who do you got? We got Hawks versus Heat for that final 8th seed. Who do you got winning that game?
I got
because this is recorded the night before.
I got the Hawks beating the Heat. They too tall for the Heat.
I'm actually gonna take the Heat.
Really? I think Capella's gonna lock down Bob Adebayo. Bam Adebayo.
No, I think the Heat are playing good, and I think the Hawks. They had that what's his name, Johnson, that was playing real good. That got injured. So I don't think they got enough on that team.
You think it's time for Trae Young to join the Heat?
It's time for Trae Young to go anywhere else. New journeys, Trae Young.
I can definitely see that.
Come to the Lakers.
I can definitely see that. Then, with the Mavs and the Grizzlies, I feel like the Mavs are gonna win this game.
I think they will with their size.
Definitely with the size, and on top of that, I mean, Josh hurt. All they got is Bane.
I think it'll be an entertaining game though.
They definitely will. But it really just depends. Only way I feel like the Mavs do lose if Clay just basically goose exit.
Well, yeah, if like a handful of players are having brick cities, like Clay's not hitting, PJ hitting threes, Christie's turning the ball over.
I can see that.
Najee Marshall's making no buckets. AD's shooting turnaround fadeaways and bricking them. Yeah, they could definitely lose, and that's the crazy thing about the play-in is that it, sometimes comes down to one game. So
I mean, it's gonna be hard for AD.
I pick Mavs though.
Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely pick Mavs. I definitely pick Mavs.
Picking Heat Mavs.
I definitely pick Mavs to win that, and then then
you want to quickly go through it?
Let's go.
So OKC here, I can bring us up since we talked about that. We'll start off. We got OKC. I think OKC is going to end up playing the Mavs.
Yeah, then they're gonna beat the Mavs.
I think the Mavs could upset OKC in the first round. I think they got the size. Sure. OKC only has Chet and Harkenstein, and you said they probably don't want to play them together to get foul trouble because they'll need one big person off the bench.
True.
So they'll only have one big person on the court at the time. And AD, they'll have no one on the. They couldn't already handle PJ Washington when he was playing power forward. He was too strong for anyone else on their team. And now they got PJ playing the 3 and AD is playing the 4. They are 100% are not going to be able to solve that problem. And Caruso's not big enough to guard PJ or Anthony Davis.
If the Mavericks somehow end up being OKC, I guarantee you Nuggets are going to sweep the Mavericks. The Nuggets are going to. It's no point.
In the next round?
Yeah. It's impossible to have 3. So you expect 3 perfect series, 3 perfect games from, more than 3 perfect games, but 3 different perfect series from the Mavericks. They're going to eventually get swept.
No, I don't think they're going to go all the way. But
think about the ratings. If you want to go ratings, they're going to make OKC win.
They're going to make OKC lose because that'll be like Shea's going to win the MVP and lose, and it's going to look crazy. That's going to be a huge storyline, and then he's 100% going to have to prove himself the next year. When we go, we're going to stay on the West. When we go to the next matchup, the Clippers versus Denver, I actually think Denver's been falling apart. I'm picking Clippers.
I hope the Clippers win just so when the Clippers
in 6.
I want Clippers to do that just because I know if the Clippers make it to the finals, they finna break down. Kawhi Leonard is not playing that many games. He's gonna be tired.
He'll be good in the first round and then, maybe get down in the second round.
And then you already know James Harden in the Western Conference Finals is horrible. James Harden in the Western Conference Finals would be
horrible.
Exactly. But that's how I feel with that. If any, then on top of that, the Nuggets did fire their coach, so I don't expect the Nuggets to make it that far out of that whole situation.
Yeah. So we both got. Do you got Denver or Clippers winning that series?
I got Clippers.
So we both got Clippers, and then Lakers T-Wolves. I assume we're both picking Lakers.
Westbrook's gonna go crazy, get his revenge on the Clippers.
Oh yeah, but they're still lose.
Hey, you still gonna go crazy?
Yeah, I could see that. I got the Lakers beating the T-Wolves in 6. I think Luka owned the T-Wolves. They got worse, and instead of having Kyrie as his number 2, who struggled in that series, he's gonna have LeBron, who has a way. He's 6'8". He's not gonna struggle at all with that size, and the team's playing well. Hachimura is the best third option in the league. Reeves is the best third option in the league, and Hachimura might be the best fourth option in the league. So I think the Lakers are going to beat them in 6, and it'll be pretty convincingly. I think Anthony Edwards will be good enough to have 2 games where he just goes ballistic from 3, and maybe someone else will join him, and that'll be enough with the crowd to win them 2 games. But I think it'll be a 6-game series.
I would say the only way that the Timberwolves could win is they need big men in there to basically get the rebounds. Because, the Lakers really don't have a big man. But at the same time, you already know Rudy Gobert's
slow
track record against Luka is just hard.
He's going to get him on an island and make it where they basically have to take him out.
Exactly.
And then Julius Randle versus Jackson Hayes or Hachimura will be fine.
And exactly. Then, they're gonna basically just rotate everybody on Anthony Edwards. Like, he's going to be seeing Vanderbilt. He's going to see
Dorian Finley-Smith.
He's going to be seeing those 2 a lot.
Goodwin as well. So the Lakers are going to have a lot of defenders that can throw at him.
Exactly. And the whole time, basically what AD's going to, basically what Ant's going to be trying to do is trying to get on Luka, try to cross up Luka, but it's just going to be too many people.
Yeah. I think the Lakers had one of the best defenses since Luka started playing. So even with them backing him up, he doesn't have to full on be like Tony Allen, but he's doing just enough, and he's getting steals. So we both pick Lakers.
And then you got the surprise team, the Rockets, man.
Versus the Warriors, because the Warriors won that game.
I see the Rockets winning.
You got the Rockets and how many?
Nah, I'm lying. The Warriors. I think the Warriors are gonna win in 7.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I got Warriors in 7.
Yeah, because Dylan Brooks Dylan Brooks and Draymond, I can see them fighting.
I could see that this maybe is this is the best first round series of the whole playoffs.
I believe it.
And I think it's going to be there might be another game 7, but I think this will be the best series. And I think, it's going to come down to Curry, Draymond, and Jimmy having a Herculean road effort in game 7 and they're gonna break the spirits of this young team because Houston's never been there before, and I think it's just gonna be like a couple years ago where Sacramento had that great year with De'Aaron Fox, where they won a bunch of regular seasons game, and then I think they lost to the Warriors, right?
Yep.
They lost to the Warriors in the first round.
True, and then on top of that, I feel like with the Rockets, just the simple fact that the Rockets made it to the 2 seed, nobody thought that was going to be possible. So if they lose the first round, yeah, it's bad. You lost the first round, but nobody expected you to be the second. Nobody expected you to even make it.
They expected you to be a playing team.
Exactly.
So they're definitely overachieving right now.
Definitely overachieving. Then moving on to the East.
But hold on, but one last note on the West. Dallas beats OKC, and then Dallas plays the Clippers. Dallas would beat the Clippers, and then the Lakers would beat Golden State, and then it'd be Lakers versus Dallas in the Western Conference Final.
Oh my, that's the storyline. Now
that's the storyline.
That'd be definitely
and it's gonna be funny because it'll be the second time that Kyrie's team that was supposed to go to the finals with him still goes to the finals with him, but without him. And you're going to see some of those young Dallas players really grow through that playoff run.
True. Oh, that'd be something. That'd be a great storyline.
Just a weird hunch I have.
And then you got the Cavs versus. I mean, we both said who said the Heat or the Hawks? Who won in that?
We said Heat.
So it's gonna be Heat versus Cavs. I got Cavs winning.
Sweep.
I think
gentleman sweep 5.
Gentleman sweep.
Sweep.
Then I have the Pacers versus the Bucks. Now they said Dame may not be playing the first couple games.
But who's gonna come back?
It may be kind of. I mean, if it's gonna be that, I think this is gonna go 6.
Give me Bucks and 7.
You got to go 7.
Bucks and 7.
I go Bucks 6, 7. I go 6 or 7 Bucks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really like what's his name? Siakam.
Siakam, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like Siakam and then what's the center name?
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner game. I mean,
and then Halliburton. You don't have faith in Halliburton.
I like Tyrese.
Tyrese.
I like Tyrese Halliburton. I like him. Then we have the next game, the Knicks versus Detroit Pistons. Now this game right here, if the Knicks don't win this game, blow the team up. It was a waste.
All the trades, they should have kept Dante.
Should have kept Dante. This is horrible. I mean, like, you can't. If you lose this, it'll prove that.
Hey, the Pistons have been one of the surprise teams of the year. A lot of people thought that they wouldn't even be a playing team, that they'd be a lottery team. And look at them here. They didn't even have to. They straight up got in the playoffs. They didn't have to do the playing.
What you think it's going? 6?
I'm going Knicks and 7.
Ooh, I got Knicks and 6. I got Knicks and 6 this game.
I got Knicks and 7. I think Detroit is going to eventually lose, and the Knicks will win Game 7 at home. And I think this Detroit is just going to be a little too young, but they're going to show that they dang near, do it. I think the Knicks will barely win that Game 7.
I can see that.
I think it's going to be a series like
basketball.
That. Yeah, horrible, crazy, grinded out type games all series.
Now, the Boston and Orlando.
Great matchup.
Celtics going to win. I pray they lose, but it's a great matchup.
Yeah.
Franz Wagner.
Versus Jaylen Brown. Paulo versus Jason Tatum. I mean, you got Jalen Suggs. You got Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope can also guard Brown or Tatum in spurts.
Exactly. Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris. I mean, you got a lot of people.
Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony does ball out.
It'll be nice to see him in the playoffs.
It'll be a good game. I pray. I feel like Peyton Pritchard and
oh yeah, he might win 6th Man of the Year.
He definitely is. Peyton Pritchard is gonna go. I feel like this is gonna be the series where he goes crazy. Don't know how, but I feel like this is gonna be his series.
Since we're here, so we got Cavs winning. If we think probably the Bucks will win. Cavs Bucks, who's winning?
Cavs. Ooh.
As these go through and actually happen,
that's
we'll
a hard
redo
one.
It, but
I'm going Bucks.
Right now picks. Bucks. Bucks versus Cavs.
I'm going Cavs.
If Dame's healthy and nothing happens, I'll go Bucks and 7 versus the Cavs. Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
It's gonna be hard. It's a lot of tall people on the Cavs. You got Mobley. You got Allen. You got I Yeah, it's a couple. You got the person.
Yeah,
they got
but
from
you
the,
got
the person they got from the Hawks.
But think about it. You got Lopez at 7'1".
He's slow.
Yeah, you got Giannis, who's like 6'11", 7
They
foot.
gonna build a wall. It's too many tall people. I feel like they have too
You
many.
feel like they have
people.
You're right. They do have Mobley, Allen. They have another big off the bench.
They got another big off the bench.
I think
the hunter dude from Atlanta.
And they got what's his face? Is it? Yeah, it is. It's not Lindsey Hunter. That's the old player.
Not Lindsey Hunter. No.
What's his name? But yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, you're right.
That's gonna be a hard one.
You know what? I'm gonna change my pick. The Bucks with Kyle Kuzma, maybe not.
It depends what Kyle Kuzma does. Kyle Kuzma has to show up.
Cleveland's coming out of their side of the bracket. Maybe a 7-game series, but they're coming out. But then what about if the Knicks squeak by Detroit and they play
Knicks versus Boston?
Mm-hmm. Because I think Boston will win in 6.
Oh, Knicks versus Boston. Boston.
Boston's gonna win in 6 against Orlando, and I think they're gonna win in 6 versus the Knicks.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Then it'll be
they own them all season, man.
Then it
like bad.
Then it's gonna be Cavs versus Celtics.
Cavs versus Celtics,
and then the Cavs are gonna win.
No, think about it. This is gonna be the storyline. All right, so it's gonna be Cavs and Celtics in the conference finals for the East, and then it'll be Dallas Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. So Luka's gonna have to go against his old team to go to the finals, and then it's either gonna be Luka going against the team he lost against in the finals and the Celtics, the revenge, or it's gonna be LeBron going against his old team in Cleveland.
Ooh.
So either way, it's like win-win.
I see that. That's a definitely win-win. And like I said, LeBron finna win. Lakers in 5.
I don't know if Dallas will get to the conference finals. That's just a crazy hunch. But if not, it would probably be like OKC, Lakers in the conference finals, or OKC Clippers. Or not OKC. Lakers Clippers would be crazy also to see in the conference finals.
That definitely would.
Because I could see the Clippers beating Denver and then possibly beating OKC if Kawhi is healthy.
I can see that.
So yeah, Lakers Clippers conference finals, or Lakers Mavs would be the one I want to see. But
it's gonna be 3 years too late for that Lakers Clippers game. I remember they originally made the Clippers to beat the Lakers, and
Paul George isn't even there no more.
Paul George's not there. There's a whole bunch of injuries. It's too little, too late.
Yep.
But moving on, speaking of too little, too late, man, we got UFC 314, man.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Patty, Michael Chandler, Alexander. I mean, Diego Lopez. I mean, this UFC fight did live up to the hype. It was not a hug. It was not a hug fest at all. That's what I like. That's what I hate to see. I hate to see them all on the ground. And like Mike Cole said, I still don't understand why takedowns get so many points.
Yeah,
especially when you do nothing when you do the takedown.
We're definitely UFC casuals, but we've been watching more and more, and we just throw in our two thoughts as regular viewers that are not experts, and we've really been enjoying the fights, and I don't know, co-host, do you think that it's do you think that they're getting better with being aggressive, or do you think that they're still doing a lot of like trying to do the takedown stuff?
I mean, it just depends. It really just depends on the fighter. Because I feel like that Diego and that Alexander fight, they was fighting for real. I mean, you seen a couple times Alexander do takedowns. I feel like that's why he did win, because of the takedowns.
Yeah.
But I mean, they was throwing hands. But then with the Michael Chandler fight, like at first I thought he had a chance.
Patty handled him.
At first I thought, but the first round I thought Michael. I was like, oh yeah, look at him. He done grabbed him, scooped him, took it to the ground,
scooped the loop.
But he didn't finish.
Nah.
And then since he didn't finish, I mean, it was all over, man. Patty just went to town, busting him open, had him gushing blood. And I feel like once that cut happened, that's the only thing that Chandler could think about. Like, oh, I'm bleeding. Like I can't like.
Oh yeah, there was blood all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, Patty proved a lot of haters wrong. Yep. They thought it was going to be a close fight, a decision fight, and he won pretty decisively. We didn't get to see all the pay-per-view card, but
we saw the main two.
We saw the two main fights, and I thought Lopez, man, dang near did enough to win, but of course, like we were talking about before, Volk with the takedowns and those getting so many points ended up getting the win. I don't know. Comment down below if you're a fan of takedowns or not, because it's like, I think if the takedowns don't do any damage, then maybe it shouldn't be points. Yeah, it shouldn't count as points. But
or if you're on the ground for like too long, like if you're on the ground, got somebody down on the ground for like more than 30 seconds, and you're not doing anything but holding each other, and he's trying to like break your arms apart, like
yeah, I think
just reset.
I think you should get like a 30-second limit. If you get him down to the ground, you get your points for whatever that is. But then if you don't actually get anything out of getting him down, then there's a reset. So that way, because it's like, you just get the points once, right? Well, I guess you get ground time is more points.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, no, ground time is the weakest thing for points. Like, no one wants to see, how did you win? He wins every fight off of ground time.
Horrible.
That just means you're straddling people, which is wild. But we got a video clip here.
Yeah, we got a video clip here of Patty talking about who he wants to challenge next. Then we're going to come back and let you know how the lightweight division going.
This was a stellar performance, and a performance that really elevates you to the top of the heap. Who would you like to fight next?
Anyone in the top 4, top 5. I want that world title. All laugh all yous want and say I'll never be champ. Just like you said, I'll never get ranked. I'll never be on the top 10. But what now? You gang of mushrooms.
Gang of mushrooms. He's
Dustin,
funny.
Justin, Charles, or the little posh boy Armin. Any of them 4, but out of them all. Yes, KG! I respect Dustin, Justin, and Charles. Charles is the biggest legend out of them all, and he gets called the best submitting artist the UFC's ever seen. Well, I dispute that. I'm here. So me versus Charles.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one there. If it's the best submission artist, I
fight was Cardi? When he deserved, why not? If he won the next couple match and when he's gonna be like top 10, why not? Because I don't have some excited fight in my division. We need some new name.
What did you think of his performance? Did you see that submission?
Yeah, I see how he finished Bobby.
King.
King. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, it's good performance. And now it's the time when he have good opponents, when he in the top. Now he have to training more, Now it's all guys are so dangerous.
Makes it very interesting. Absolute shark tank at 155 pounds.
Oh, man. So
how compromised were you at that point?
Yeah, like I completely lost vision in my left eye.
Yeah.
It was a good shot, and then I just could not see, and I was like trying to get it back, and it was just completely gone. Slowly come back a little bit, at least most of the fight I could at least see the little blur, which helped. Because it went from nothing, I was like, oh, shit, this ain't good. But then the little blur made, so then it got me a little bit better to understand the distance and stuff like that. And then it come back a little bit towards the end.
Oh, man.
It's card. Full card.
This is the full card. It was no girl fights. Except for the first one at the beginning. You remember usually in the main
with the prelims?
Card, yeah, because them girl fights in the main card go crazy. Remember that girl got a whole face split open?
The girls go hard. Some of the girls have the most hardcore gory fights. They don't seem like there's a lot of I mean, they do sometimes, but they seem like they just really like to throw hands. So shout out to the ladies for throwing hands. But yeah, this was a great card. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is a great card. I mean, after looking at the light heavyweight division, I mean, I definitely don't want to see him going against Charles, the best submission, because I don't want to see them on the ground the whole time. I want to see them fighting. I want to see some fist swing.
Yeah, I think he could beat him, but I think you're exactly right that would be too much ground game. I think if he took on Justin, the number 3 ranked fighter, Max Holloway.
I mean, but with Max, we saw with Max, it's like he fought like 3 to 4 people. He fought him like 2 to 3 times. So it was like, he's like what, 30? He's like 30-9. And it's like a lot of his fights, like he fought him like 2 or 3 times. So it was like, yeah, I really don't know if I want to see him fight him. But I mean,
Patty, also fight Dustin right here.
I
think that would be a good match. Patty's number 8 now. Number 8 now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he definitely gets a top 5 out of those fights. I was seeing fight Max Holloway. Yeah, he's 26-8. He could take him. I'm picking Patty over Max Holloway.
Okay.
And then Patty would jump into maybe the 3rd, 4th ranked fighter, and then he'd get a chance probably against Charles or Justin, and then he would get the title fight.
Okay.
So he's got 2 fights, and he gets the title fight.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that path going down. 2 fights.
At least that's what I think.
2 fights. I mean, the way that he did Chandler was just crazy. I mean, like he beat him like a rag doll those last 2 rounds. So I mean, I could definitely see it. But at the same time, do you think it's time for Chandler to retire? After, I mean, he's on a 3-game losing streak. He really hasn't won. I mean, he's won the past 2 out of 3 out of 4 or 3 out of.
Yeah, I forget, but it hasn't been good. No, I mean, I think he's got a couple more, and if he doesn't show up at all, then the writing may be on the wall. But I think he's got to at least give it, a couple more tries.
Give him a warm-up fight and then let him get him a warm-up fight.
Give him something easier, yeah.
Yeah, because right now he's ranked number 12, so I'd say let him fight Grant. Number 14. Give him a warm. Let him let him go. Ooh, yeah, not Grant.
You think Grant will KO him?
Grant gonna beat him. Give him Bennett. Yeah, give him Bennett Dennis. He's
Bennett St. Dennis.
Yeah, he's 13-3. 4 wins by knockouts, 9 wins by submission. First round finish 7. Ooh, yeah. Give him get Chandler that one. It's a good warm up. I can definitely see that. But all in all, UFC 314 was real good. Definitely loved it. I need y'all to comment down below your favorite fight. Who did you like? Who are you waiting for to see? I do know Shane O'Malley's supposed to be fighting in this June or July.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be fighting.
We're gonna check out those fights. So yeah, we're just a couple of UFC casuals. We check out all the UFC fights, the big ones that come up, and we'll give you our 2 cents on it. But yeah, comment down below if you are a UFC expert and you got any fun information or facts that you want to share with us down below in the comment section. And if we ever say anything correct, just let us know in the comment section down below. Because we are by no means UFC experts. We're mainly into basketball and football and other sports.
They say,
but we've been having fun checking out UFC the past year or 2.
UFC 315 is gonna be the welterweight Bella Muhammad. We saw him fight versus Jack. They're gonna be going against each other 315. And then we're gonna have a girl fight. Yeah, we got 2 girl fights.
We definitely watching that.
Definitely. It's gonna be May 10th. UFC 314. Man, yeah, definitely gotta watch that. But yeah, once again, please comment down below how y'all feel about UFC 314. But it's time to talk about some new music.
Yeah, new music. It's not Monday. It's dang there Thursday.
Hey, we gonna get it done, man. We gonna see it through.
But yeah, check it out. We're going Super Saiyan 4 to Music Mix number 5. And check out the playlist. We got 257 videos.
Ball going up there.
Shout out that. So all kinds of music on Music Mix number 5. Looks like some of you are finally making your way to Music Mix number 5 instead of giving a bajillion views to Music Mix number 4. Make sure you jump on over to Music Mix number 5. We got T Grizzly, the Grizzly Goblin.
Oh, horrible.
They shot at Trump.
Exactly. Then we got some new music that came out. We got that King Carson. We get that Cash Christian, Casey, that G Perico. G Perico didn't drop an album. It was just a song. I looked. That Hot Boy J Mo. Hot Boy J Mo and Frisco Trade. That almost made my album pick of the week. Jay Montana, which is my pick. Quavo and Baby dropped a song, which is good. Check West and I know they performed that here. I wonder if Seth saw them perform that song. Shake West and Travis Scott, because they were here doing the
yeah, I don't know if they did that song.
But
I'll have to ask them.
Waka Flocka dropped a song called Charizard. You heard that?
I think I saw it on his Instagram. I don't think it sounded the greatest, but I'll check it out again. I'll give it another shot.
Yeah, then
maybe the snippet didn't do it justice.
Then you got that Lola Brooks. She dropped that Disgusted video. I think she's gonna pop. That song looks like it's really gonna blow for her. Put her on the radio. But moving on, man, my pick of the week, man, we got that Jay Montana, man. Jay Montana dropped that Montana 2, that deluxe. 11
Deluxe has 11 songs.
11 songs. Yep.
How much did the original have?
I forgot.
6?
Probably. Nah. But out of this, I want to say at least I like five or 6 songs. When he has a nice flow, to me, he sound like a Johnny Cinco or something like that. I like his music.
Where's he from?
Alabama.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely
check him out.
Yeah, definitely to check him out. I was playing his music a few minutes ago before we played.
I'm not checking him out.
Horrible.
Did not like it. Did not like what I was hearing.
What he sounded like, you said?
Hot garbage.
Horrible. Horrible. But that's
you sound like fake boy Cardi.
Yeah, I guess.
You sound like if fake boy Cardi, Ken Carson, and Johnny Cinco had a love child.
Yeah, Johnny Cinco. Yeah, I can say that Johnny Cinco was in it.
No, I sound like if Johnny Cinco and Johnny Make Cash.
Let me see.
No, okay.
Disrespectful.
I didn't know.
Let
Johnny
me
Make Cash is way better.
see. So Montana dropped. It was 13 tracks.
So this is all new?
Yep, all new.
So it's not another project. Deluxe is usually when they add like a couple songs.
Hey, so what do you want to do? Yeah. Wimby. Was the Wimby on this one? No Wimby. Yep. Looks like a whole bunch of new songs.
It doesn't make sense. This is another tape.
And it came out January 17th. Hey. Shout out my boy, man. Make sure to listen to that Jay Montana, man. But moving on to my co-host pick.
We got XG In the Rain. They released their single. We check them out on CardiB Reactions all the time, but they are a Japanese R&B, rap, hip-hop group, and this is an epic song. It brings the vibes. It makes you want to dance in the rain. Check our XG playlist and reaction to this music video. They even had an EDM version with this single and an instrumental, so it's kind of funny when they break down a song many ways. But check that out. It's definitely an instant classic, and let us know what you're listening to lately, and you can do that by hitting us up on X, aka the old Twitter. Papa O'Block, Felix Supreme 305. They're getting rid of Twitter DMs, so my co-host will no longer be thoughting and plotting on the Twitter streets.
Man, I'm gonna find a way. Trust me, I'm gonna find a way.
Like, comment, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the
Cash App
channel, subscribe to the gaming channel, subscribe to CardiB Reactions. There is the QR codes to our social medias on the Instagram for this channel, the Instagram for the reaction channel. There's both of those QR codes. And while TikTok is still alive for the moment, there's a QR code for our TikTok. Are we still posting on TikTok, Coach?
Yes, we are. Still posting all the time.
Do we get a lot of hate comments?
Nope. They love us over there. They love us on TikTok. Love. But hey, man, thank y'all for watching episode 202 of Tales from the Crib, man. If you made it this far, you're a real one. But you already know what it is, man. It's Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. You rocking with us. We rocking with you. Thanks for watching this lengthy episode. I guess the NBA breakdown was probably like a 30-minute segment itself.
Facts.
So make sure you check that out on the rewatch on TFTC Clips. Comment down if you're watching this on the live premiere. We record this, but of course we always do a premiere, so that way if you're watching it live, you can chat with the other Tales from the Crib viewers. So if you ever see it live, click the chat and you can talk it with the other Tales from the Crib viewers. Also, leave a comment, anything down below. You can leave a super thanks, which you really love us, which is basically a pinned comment showing support for the channel, and it gets highlighted whatever you say down below. So if you want to be heard, hit that super thanks, like, comment, subscribe, CardiB Reactions, Patreon, all that good stuff. Click the links down below. Any final words, Coast?
Man, once again, thank y'all for watching, man. Happy birthday to my mama. Her birthday was this week. Shout out to her, man. Hey, thank y'all for watching the episode. Once again, Felix Supreme 305.
You didn't even tell me, co-host. We're sending balloons. But thanks for checking in with us. We're checking with you next week.
Yep.
Nope. Later.